Welcome to the War Eagle Radio Network for West Carroll High School basketball, brought to you by Hometown Grocery and Deli, Centennial Bank, FSB Insurance, Carroll Bank and Trust, Finch's Cottage House Florist, Power Supply of McKenzie, Subway, Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair, Max Camel Connection, Watson Lumber Company and the Hardware House, Maddox Insurance, Big Daddy's Barbecue, O'Brien and Associates, Shelter Insurance, Copies Unlimited, Christie's Camo Cafe and Grill, Atwood Nutrition, Plexus Worldwide, Bennett Hardware, Southern Chiropractic, Rogers Hydrant Service, Huntington Insurance, Bradford Energy and Nutrition, Wildridge Handyman Service, Citizens Bank and Trust Company, Wright CPA Firm, Crylike Elite Realty, Max Casual, and the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company. Now let's go courtside for West Carroll War Eagles and Lady War Eagles basketball on the War Eagle Radio Network. Welcome one and all to the Eagles Nest, West Carroll High School, as the West Carroll War Eagles and Lady War Eagles ready to host the Clarksburg Rockets and Lady Rockets. I'm Jonathan Gowan alongside Don Reed and Carter Deere. Also, Brock Polinsky will be here for our video side of the situation in just a little bit. This is the Southern Chiropractic pregame show. They're located on the Court Square in Huntington with all types of chiropractic services, acupuncture, sports injury rehab, DOT medical certifications, nutritional counseling, and more. Plus, they have Carroll County's only yoga studio. Call them at 731-535-3205. Oh, Statty Don, how are you tonight, sir?
I'm in the house.
You in the house, huh?
Yep.
Do you have a good day mechanic work?
Yep.
Sure. Putting that rear end in the recliner,
Yeah.
right? Well,
Sit there and watch the Andy Griffith show and
a little bit of this, that, and the other thing.
stare at the back of my eyelids.
That'll work. That's a good day. So, well, we've let Carter go eat his barbecue nachos because whenever we have Clarksburg, no matter here nor there, we get 3 opportunities this time because we get to go back and talk about the boys.
He'll be
at
coaching
Clarksburg.
them.
Yeah, well, he can still join us.
Come over here.
But Coach Limbaugh, if you'll pull your mic there a little bit closer to you right there. Coach Limbaugh, Mike Limbaugh from the Clarksburg Rockets. Always a pleasure to have you, brother.
Thank you. You'll probably get a check from us after this.
A check?
A check.
Yeah, you get paid after so many visits.
Well, thank you. I'm trying to figure out how I can get that job you got. Sitting in the recliner looking back at you, or at the back of your eyelid.
You got to go to a rheumatologist every 2 months.
Hey, I'm going to plug Southern Chiropractic too, since you were talking about it. Oh, Brock, he can do it. He works on me when I go up there.
He pops you left and right.
He pops me left and right. I'm fixing to get some of my acupuncture stuff.
I've been wanting to try that myself.
I'm going to try it. See what. I'm going to tell them something's wrong with me, just so I stick them needle.
Just see if it works, huh?
Yeah.
The only bad part is when they start lighting the fire on the end of it or something, and you've seen that in the movies, right? Where they light the little fire on the end of it or something, and they don't know what that is.
Have you seen the what is it called, cup treatment? Where they heat the glass and stick it on?
Oh, I sure have. Yeah.
I don't know if that sounds good or not.
I mean, you'll see these athletes come out there and they look like we're a stingray. And
I might get my wife to do that. I got a couple of glasses on.
That's funny.
You'll get it too hot and
it'll
be a big blister there when you come out.
It'd be like he have a big Band-Aid. Don't know what's going on with that. Well, let's talk about your Clarksburg Rockets. Have you been able to play any games since the last time we talked to you?
We got last Friday night in.
That's it.
We got to practice Thursday. We played McKenzie Friday, practiced Thursday, and got y'all tonight.
So how did that fare against McKenzie?
We ended up getting beat 30, but, after one day of practice, I was real pleased. I only had I had 9 kids that night. And
so everybody Rona free now, and it's good, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Most of them.
I hope we have 11 here tonight. I don't know what kind of difference that's going to make, but I really like these kids. They play hard for me, and I've got some young kids, and I just think eventually we're going to be okay.
Every player you've had since you started at Clarksburg played hard for you. I'll grant you that.
Well, I've been able to have some good people there.
Yeah.
Now, let's see if
you take care of them.
Yeah.
I mean, you do discipline them, and you make sure they do things. So, I mean,
Well,
you ask them to run through that block wall down there, and they would try it anyway.
Well, you kind of got to do that nowadays, and especially in the situation we're in, because, we've only got 107 kids in high school, and I think we only got like 43, 44 boys.
And you're always competitive. That's what gets me. You get more out of them. I remember that story you told me probably 2 or 3 years ago when y'all first built that new gym. It said somebody put something in the commode and you made them run because they wasn't taking care of the gym.
Well, they still do that. If they don't flush the toilets and the urinals, the whole team's got to.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, that's what it takes. And, and my wife's a teacher, and she said the kids like you because you're a disciplinarian to them. They look to you for a structure in their life.
Yeah, because most of these kids have no structure.
That's exactly right, yeah.
And we was talking, me and the SRO was talking today about, he was in my PE class, and we were talking about the difference in, how many of these kids come from broken homes that, they don't have a daddy. So I've kind of always, just, kind of been there for them.
It's a society now of, babies raising babies and grandparents raising kids and things like that. It's hard to figure out where you belong.
You're exactly right.
Now, you was talking about you had 9 the other night at McKenzie, and you should hopefully have 11 tonight. What do you feel like? Do you feel like the majority of those 11 are able to come in and out for you, and you have that deep enough bench to be able to kind of battle here and there?
Well, I'm counting on about 8 or 9 tonight, and plus I've been real fortunate. We've got 2 of my better players are my freshmen, and then I've got a sophomore that's really stepped up the last couple weeks. Braden Cobb, he's done a real good job for me at the point guard, and then I've got 3 or 4 seniors that are going to play the majority of the time.
So you said you got about 9. Are most of those what age group are they? Like junior, sophomore?
I'm going to play 3 freshmen, a sophomore, and a junior, and then the rest seniors. So about half and half.
He's working on the future.
Right. Now, how many seniors do you have? What? There's 1, 2.
That's girls.
Oh, that is. Where's it at?
I don't know where the boys at.
Carter's got it shoved somewhere.
I've got Pendergrass, Webb. I think I got 5. When I first starting in the season this year, I had 7. How many I got?
Yeah, you got 7 listed.
Yeah, well, I only got 5 now. So.
Well, that's and so is some of them still out because of like contact tracing and this and that here and there? Or?
No, I've got all 7 or 5 of them back. That's going to be there the rest of the year.
Gotcha.
You've got 14 listed on the roster, so you got 11 tonight. So
that's all I've got on the team now is 11. So
is that one of the things
those other 3 didn't flush your commode?
Is that one thing that sometimes you feel like you struggle with is being able to keep some of the guys, because of for whatever reason?
I think over the years we've been pretty good keeping the kids we've had, and I've always usually had 12, 14, 15 kids, and back in the early 2000s, I had 18, 20 kids, but they're just not. Kids are just not there anymore. It's a darn trouble to try to get kids to play sports anymore. I'm looking at my baseball team this year, and how many people we're going to have? I had 5 people tell me they want to play baseball. Now, what in the world is it coming to when you only got 5 kids that want to play ball?
You and I both know that the travel ball has ruined any kind of, league or anything like that ball. But usually a lot of the travel ball teams will play high school. So
yeah, I know. And I don't understand it, and that may be why, we're not more advanced than the other teams because our kids are not playing any travel ball.
Yeah.
But you're right. Travel balls killed it.
Maybe playing Nintendo ball.
Well, I had one boy one time was going to play golf for me, And he kept saying he was going to play, and I said, well, that's great. Have you played? And he said, yeah. I said, what are you shooting? He said, well, I can shoot par. And I said,
Wow.
you shoot par? Where have you been playing? He said, at home. And I said, well, how at home? And he said, well, playing on the Wii.
Anybody can do that, right?
Well, you were pretty close.
Shoot, my 9-year-old can wear me out and bowling on the Wii.
Yeah, I know. I tell you what, it's good exercise.
Right? Got to kind of get some.
Have y'all had any talk about starting the football team?
Yeah, we ain't got enough kids to play baseball. We ain't gonna start no football team.
You might get some recruits from Huntington if you start a football team.
If we ended up starting a football team, we'd get recruits from Henderson County.
Yeah.
That's where we get them.
Yep.
Because I used to get quite a few basketball players and all that way, but now they're all football players since Lexington's went through a couple good years.
Yep.
So I don't know.
So what is now that you got your guys back, what do you feel like is some of your foreshadowing going for the rest of the season? I know you've only had one more game back, so what does it look like?
Well, we've got a tough stretch. We play tonight, and then we play Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday.
Jam-packed.
Yeah, we got 8 games in 16 days, but my kids like to play, so we'll get out there and do the best we can do.
That's what you have to instill in them. Play the best you can, win or lose, have fun.
Yeah, and and the thing about it is I look, I'm getting old because I've got a couple of my ball players that their daddy played for me. Braden Cobb's daddy, Nick, he was one all district kid for me back in the middle 2000s, and Mitchell Wood, who is Caden Wood's daddy, he was all district for me back in I think 2000, 2001, somewhere there.
Well, I think they are ready to call for you.
Ain't
so
that something? I can't even talk.
Can't even do it. Well, we appreciate you joining us every time. So
all right,
good luck tonight and going for it.
Appreciate it, Mike.
That's Coach Limbaugh of the Clarksburg Rockets, and we always appreciate him joining us on the broadcast. But he has been summoned. It's time for him to go for the coaches meeting, and I think he was thinking maybe the assistant coach could just handle it for him, but or the girls coach, but didn't work out, I don't reckon. So, well, I tell you what, Carter, let's step away. We'll take a 2-minute message, and we'll come back and we'll actually talk about a little bit of West Carroll basketball. Why not? Power Supply of McKenzie has all your supplies for your home, farm, or industrial needs. Electrical and welding supplies, tools, drill bits, and cutting decks. If they don't have it, you don't need it. Power Supply of McKenzie, 2106 Cedar Street in McKenzie, Tennessee, serving Carroll County for over 40 years. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 7 to 12. Call them at 731-352-2084. Wildridge Handyman Service, located in Cedar Grove, Tennessee, can take your project that's stuck in a dream stage and make it a reality, whether it's a small home project or a full remodel. Call Rodney and Gina Wildridge at 731-307-8322 for all types of handyman services. Check out Wildridge Handyman Service on Facebook to take a look at their work. Give them a call 7 to 5 Monday through Friday, or on call for emergency repairs 24 hours a day. Wildridge Handyman Service, quality work at a competitive price. Southern Chiropractic and Acupuncture has been providing the highest quality of evidence-based natural health care in Carroll County since 2012. Located on the Court Square in Huntington, they offer chiropractic services, acupuncture, sports injury rehab, DOT medical certifications, and nutritional counseling. Whether you're a weekend warrior, a college All-American, or a world champion triathlete, you'll find Southern Chiropractic in Huntington is your one-stop clinic for all your sports injury and prevention needs. Plus, they have Carroll County's only yoga studio. Call 731-535-3205 to make your appointment today. Got barbecue on your mind? Then check out Big Daddy's Barbecue at 17615 Highland Drive in McKenzie, Tennessee. Mark Anderson and his staff knows what it takes to make great barbecue at an affordable price. They have more than just barbecue, including homemade coleslaw, potato salad, baked beans, many homemade pies, salads, homemade sauces, and more, including the house favorite, the barbecue baked potato. Big Daddy's Barbecue in McKenzie, Tennessee, open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 8. Check them out on Facebook or call them at 352-3873.
Welcome back to listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network, Southern Chiropractic pregame show. Remember, they're located on the Court Square in Huntington. They got chiropractic services, acupuncture, sports injury rehab, DOT medical certifications and nutritional counseling. Plus, they have Carroll County's only yoga studio. Call 731-535-3205. That's Southern Chiropractic in Huntington. Don, good to see you tonight, man.
Eating popcorn.
Yeah, glad to see I made it on the show tonight. Made the cut. So you want to talk about a little bit about
that? I had a decent joke up for you tonight, but I'm going to pass on it tonight. I'm going to save it for McKenzie.
That's probably a good idea. So as the girls, as we stand now, we're looking at 6-9 overall and 2-3 on the district. We just came from a pretty hard-fought loss over there at Huntington for the Phillies, 80 to 41-point loss, 39-point loss for the Lady of War Eagles. Now, I think they do have a tough team over there. Always have. I reckon they probably always will, don't you think?
Yeah, well, there'll be a time when revenge will be in the ousting, but not for a little while.
Yeah.
But no, I was just sitting there thinking a little earlier. Hang on just a second. What the Lady War Eagles need really and truly right now is a win over somebody that they don't expect to beat.
Yeah. Now Clarksburg, I'm not going to say not expecting, but they are a good team. I mean, we match up pretty well with the Lady Rockets for sure.
I mean, they'll come out tonight and they'll throw the press on them and they get a big lead. And
last time we beat them by 37. So I mean, we put up a good little win there for the Lady War Eagles. But now there is one person that I did see come back for Clarksburg that was not there the other night. You know that little Derry Berry girl. Yeah. The one that always used to take some pretty long shots from beyond the arch. Yeah, she's back tonight, I reckon, because she's out there shooting and shooting around.
Yeah.
I reckon it's an ankle injury. I seen a big ankle brace on one of her ankles, so I don't know why she was out or anything like that, but I do know she is back tonight.
But I think a victory over somebody like maybe slide in and get McKenzie Friday night.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That would do them wonders for the rest of the year. A lot of confidence.
Yeah.
Getting the three injured. Well, they got one back, but still got Tatum Keeman and
Tatum Keeman's still out.
Alyssa Butler out. So
Keeman has got a little ailment, so she may actually be watching with Granny tonight. Tatum has strep.
Wow.
So it just continues, and Miss Debbie has the bronchitis. So
I hate to hear that.
So yeah, we hate to hear that they have been attacked with that such. So
they're probably doing some mechanic work tonight, then, aren't they?
Putting some rear ends and some lazy boys down there.
Leaning back in that recliner, listening and watching.
Well,
I have heard 2 or 3 comments here in the past week or so about the videoing we're doing. Everybody appreciates it.
Well, I'm glad, and Miss Debbie says that the video is great tonight. So for the first time since we started this on January the 5th, we are now on official hardwire Ethernet in the floor.
And all you had to know was Jim A.
Jim A, yeah. Well, it actually wasn't working, so it wasn't something that we didn't know how to do. So thank goodness that it actually wasn't working, and it's the truth. We're going to step away and take a 2-minute message for the opening ceremonies, and we'll come back with the Shelter Insurance starting lineup for the girls' game after this on the War Eagle Radio Network. Citizens Bank and Trust Company in Atwood, Tennessee has been family-owned since 1956, offering hometown community banking to fit your lifestyle. They offer checking, savings, loans, debit cards, and a 24-hour ATM. Call 731-662-7171 or visit them on the web at citizensbankatwood.com to find their hours of operation and for more info. Citizens Bank and Trust Company, the friendly bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. In need of banners or signs, both large and small, call Copies Unlimited in Milan, Tennessee. Copies Unlimited is a full commercial printing service that can print full-color ads, business cards, signs, banners, and more to get the word out about your new or growing business. They can make you the perfect sign or banner that will attract the most attention, made of paper or vinyl, any size or any color. Call today, 731-723-7886. Copies Unlimited, home of the really nice guy. Denise Webb of Hickman Realty in Milan wants you to know she's ready to go to work for you today. Realty to help you with all of your real estate needs. Looking to purchase that dream home? How about a new construction? Are you looking to sell your home to downsize or find that bigger house and acreage for your growing family? Denise makes buyers and sellers happy, and she covers all of West Tennessee. Call her today at 414-1012 or 686-3341. That's Denise Webb at Hickman Realty in Milan. Need insurance for your small business, home, auto, life, or health? Agent Mickey Cunningham with FSB Insurance in McKenzie, Tennessee can get you the coverage that's right for you. 352-2424 or on the web at fsbins.com. FSB Insurance is there when you need them the most. Tonight's broadcast on the War Eagle Radio Network is brought to you under exclusive radio rights granted by West Carroll High School to the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company, solely for the private non-commercial use of our listening audience. Any publication, reproduction, or the use of the descriptions and accounts of this event without the express written consent of the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company and West Carroll High School is prohibited.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Time now to take a look at the Shelter Insurance starting lineup. Shelter Insurance located at 1751 Cedar Street in McKenzie. Call them at 731-393-0003. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 with home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. Check them out on Facebook. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Online at shelterinsurance.com/Mark Anderson. First up for the visiting Clarksburg Lady Rockets. At guard, a freshman. Number 10, Chloe Crum. At guard, a sophomore. Number 22, Grace Bartholomew. At forward, a junior. Number 45, Kaylee Scott. At forward, a senior. Number 50, Sammy Roney. At center, a senior. Number 52, Michaela Abdallah. Coach Clint Key leading the way for the Clarksburg Lady Rockets. And now let's take a look at the Shelter Insurance starting lineup for your West Carroll Lady War Eagles. At guard, a sophomore. Number 1, Kaylee Butler. At guard, a junior. Number 4, Amaya Thompson. At forward, a sophomore. Number 5, Skylar Jones. At forward, a junior. Number 11, Mia Jones. And at guard, a junior. Number 44, Aaron Norman. Coach Gail Kendrick leading the way. Shantae Emerson on the assist for your West Carroll Lady War Eagles. Time now for the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. Located at 1359 West Main Street in Atwood. Call them at 662-7171 or visit them online at citizensbankatwood.com. Checking, savings, loans, debit cards, and more. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. They're a member of the Money Pass Network. Surcharge-free ATM if you got that Money Pass logo on your card and on the ATM. Oh, Rockin' Randall, one of our referees here tonight. He's going to blow the whistle for the opening tip. Amaya Thompson's going to win the opening tip for the Lady War Eagles.
Did you hear Don tell him to throw it up straight?
Throw it up straight, huh?
That's funny.
He threw it just a little bit to the West
He
Carroll
said, let me
side.
know how I do after I throw it.
It was a little crooked. We still got to go watch Rockin' Randall sing somewhere along the way. He plays the guitar and sings. Kaylee Butler, Subway 3. And if she had been pushed a little bit more, that could have been a 3-point foul right there. Yeah. So Lady War Eagles are going to strike first, and the Rockets headed the other way. The Lady Rockets with full court pressure from West Carroll. They finally get it across the timeline, and Amaya Thompson steals it away just across that line. Forward ahead to Mia Jones. She has to bail it back inbound. Finally get it to Skylar Jones, and it's stolen away. And I believe Skylar Jones is going to get that immediate frustration foul as everybody was pretty much falling in the same pile, and they grabbed whoever was on the top of the pile.
Yeah, you're right on that, Jonathan. They're going to get number 5, Skylar Jones, with that one. That'll be her first foul. And the first foul for the Lady War Eagles, 7:16 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. This is the Lady Rockets basketball.
They're trying to get it across the timeline, headed back the other way. I guess I better get my roster out instead of the sponsor list for the Clarksburg girls. Bartholomew trying to work her way in. She's going to bank it off the back glass, and that's going to draw blood first for the Clarksburg Lady Rockets. So it's on the board, 3-2, West Carroll with a 1-point lead. I'm not sure if Miss Keeman said that Tatum is actually watching us as well. We'll have to see if we can kind of confirm that as well. And I believe we've got an offensive foul somewhere. What happened, Don?
Well, they got
on Amaya.
No, they got Skylar Jones with that one, number 5.
Illegal pick, excuse me.
Okay, so that'll be the second foul of the night for Jones and 2 now for the Lady War Eagles.
So an illegal pick for Jones.
That's going to have to be a Chibo nose one night. I don't even
What is an illegal pick? Yeah. We'll talk about that in due time, I'm sure. It's going to be Scott with it now. They've crossed the timeline. They're in their own territory. This is Roney with it. Out high on the left is going to be Chloe Crum. Crum works her way to the left baseline, loses her dribble. Skylar Jones had a piece of it, and now they're going to get a little ticky-tack foul. I think that was a repayment as Aaron Norman stole the ball away, and drew the foul off of whom?
They're going to get that foul on number 10, Chloe Crum. That'll be her first and the team's first. In now, that's number 33, Kelsey Holmes. And number 5, Skylar Jones coming out. Maybe she's in a little bit of foul trouble. Get her out early. Make sure she doesn't get too deep too early.
This is going to be Mia Jones. They're going to bail it out here to Kelsey Holmes. Subway 3. No mustard out of that one. Amaya Thompson cleans up the mess just outside the basket area there, just inside the block. It's going to be 5-2. West Carroll with a lead off the foot. They're going to call kickball, wrong sport. But she tried to get it off of the foot of Mia Jones, but Mia Jones is still in PE class.
They do play kickball in this gym, just not tonight.
Yep, she's still in PE class, and I believe it's time to clock out of that one, and let's get to the basketball game. It's going to be Clarksburg with it. Sammy Roney. We know a Jamie Roney, but anyways, this is going to be Chloe Crum with it now out high. Dribbling a little extra for Crum, I do believe, and believe that almost cost her there. This is Bartholomew trying to work her way in. Kaylee Butler reaches in, and she's going to rob her blind, but possession era is going to say Clarksburg. She didn't rob her completely because she just got the jump ball. So if she'd have robbed her blind, we'd have been going the other way. It's going to be Roney with it now. I believe I've lost my marbles tonight already, so we're just going to have a little fun with it. Crum, back to Bartholomew. Top of the key to the right side. It's going to be Roney. They're going to feed it inside. Can't see who it is. They bail it back out to Roney for 3. In and out for her. Rebound tipped around. Bartholomew comes away with it. They give it to Abdallah. She front irons it. And Amaya Thompson skies the rebound. And an immediate foul. And I believe that's going to be 2 on the same one, right?
Yeah, that is. 2 on number 10, Chloe Crum now, and 2 for the Lady Rockets. Coming in probably for Crum is going to be number 2, Jasmine Bailey. Yep, Chloe Crum coming out.
So West Carroll and Clarksburg both have 2, and they both on the same player.
Yeah, that's crazy.
On the respective
5
teams.
and 10.
Yep. This is going to be Kaylee Butler. Gently bringing it across the timeline. Amaya Thompson with it on the left side, left corner, picks up her dribble. Kaylee Butler now to the right side. Bounce pass inside to Erin Norman. Norman is trying to back her way in. They're going to say she double dribbled as she was falling and trying to get her footing back, and that turns it over to the Lady Rockets. Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. You got 5 minutes left in it. I thought that was a pickup and a re-dribble, but they didn't call that one. Kaylee Scott with it now. Stolen away. It's going to be Kaylee Butler. And that's going to be another frustration foul, I believe, out of Scott, right?
Yeah, they are. They're going to give Scott with that one. Her first, excuse me.
Her what?
Her first. Her first. That'll be our first.
That'll be our first foul right there.
And 3 now for the Lady Rockets. Kelsey Holmes to inbound, and Kaylee Butler will take it from her.
It's going to be Butler up top right now. Butler's going to try to back it out to mid-court line. You think I can call the broadcast?
You sound like you're calling a dirt track racing.
That's going to be a 5-second violation, and it's going to turn it over to the Rockets now.
So you're calling NASCAR out here.
Oh, my Lanta. Anyways, this is going to be Jasmine Bailey to inbound.
Turn my headphones off.
Don's like, heck with this junk.
Hey, I just watched the ball game.
Yeah, why not? It's going to be Roney with it now. They get it over to Bailey, and it's stolen away. Kaylee Butler, can she go all the way? She's got 2 on 1.
Wow.
The hoop and the harm. She'll go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line to shoot 2.
I think they're going to get that on Bartholomew, but we'll see what he's calling over there.
Make that and 1. I'm sorry.
Yep. So that foul is going to be on number 22, Grace Bartholomew, her first and the team's 4th. Kaylee Butler at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line for the and 1. Remember to check them out online at carrollbank.com. And she drains the and 1. 8-2 now is the score. Lady War Eagles lead by 6 with 4:32 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter.
Well, we did find out that Tatum is watching. So in between these quarters, we're all 3 just going to wave really, really big. So Brock can get us from the table and wave at Tatum here in a minute. So we appreciate Tatum watching. Hope you get better quickly and get back out here in the Eagles' nest. It's going to be, yes, very much so. Abdallah, they feed it inside to her. Can't get anything out of that. Kelsey Holmes scrapping for it. Amaya Thompson finally goes in there and has a piece of it. And who was that that threw it back up, Don?
Yeah, that was 52.
Abdallah?
Yeah.
Back to the other way now. Kaylee Butler to Mia Jones. Subway 3. Beautiful, beautiful arch. And she could have had an and 1 out of that. But Clint Key wants a top-notch shooting and home repair timeout on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Where do you turn when that roof over your head may become the roof on your head? Where can you find quality, affordable roofing? What about that floor you've got caving in? The answer to all three questions is Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair. They are Better Business Bureau approved, licensed, and insured to get the job done right the first time by fixing or replacing your roof before it falls in, plus other home repair needs too. Contact Bobby Whitmore at 731-418-0325 or on Facebook. Now accepting all major credit and debit cards. Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair.
Welcome back to listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network. 3:54 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. Remember to check them out at 1359 West Main Street now. What are calling at 662-7171. Visit them online at citizensbankatwood.com. Remember, Citizens Bank and Trust Company, they are the friendly bank.
Back to the way now for the Clarksburg Lady Rockets. This is Kylie Scott trying to break down the West Carroll Lady War Eagles. They're going to feed it outside to Bartholomew for three, and that's going to be Scott with the rebound. They're going to feed it out here to Bartholomew on the right side, in and out for the three-pointer. And West Carroll can't get a rebound if they sit there and pull out a $100 bill for it. It's going to be Bailey. Bartholomew with it now out high on the right. She's double-teamed. They get it over to Scott on the left block. She fires, can't get it. Abdallah with a rebound, and we've got a foul, and I don't know who it's on.
I think they're going to get Butler. Yep, they did. Number one, Kaylee Butler with that foul. They're actually going to call that a shooting foul. First foul of the night for Kaylee Butler. 3 for the Lady War Eagles. At the stripe, Abdallah. Number 52, Makai Abdallah just made the first shot. 3-11 now. Lady War Eagles with the lead with 3:16 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. Second shot is going to be back iron. Roney had her hands on him, but it falls into the hands of number 22. That's Bartholomew.
That's going to be Abdallah backing her way in. It hits every part of the basket except for the one they wanted. It did not tickle the twine, and we've got a foul on whom?
So Mia Jones with the rebound. An immediate foul after that. It's going to be on number 45, Kylie Scott. That'll be her second. And 5 now for the Lady Rockets. Coming in is going to be number 32. That's going to be Carly Blount. Lady War Eagles basketball. Amaya Thompson inbound. And Kaylee Butler will take it across the timeline for the Lady War Eagles.
Butler sets up shop on the left side. Kelsey Holmes in the left wing. Holmes is getting some good minutes in the last few games. Mia Jones with it now. Trying to hand off to Kelsey Holmes, and she is blocked. They got to get it to somebody. Mia Jones says, heck, I'm just going to shoot it. The rebound tipped down. They're going to call the rebound on Amaya Thompson and a charge against Bartholomew.
So that'll be the first foul night for Thompson.
Amaya Thompson.
Yeah, charge against Thompson.
Yeah.
All right, you undermeant what I said.
Yeah. 4 fouls on the night for the Lady War Eagles, and Jans and Winberry coming in. Mia Jones is coming out.
Oh, son, put your hammer and nails out. Let's go, boys. This is Blount over in the corner. And Amaya Thompson steals it away. That was almost a high dribble. Thompson dribbles through everybody, loses it, gets it tipped away. Kelsey Holmes wants it. She wanted a subway 3. Now they get it underneath. Can't see who's got it. That's Norman, and she's going to go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line to shoot 2.
So let's see who they got that foul underneath on. Looks like it's going to be on Clarksburg's number 2. That's going to be Jasmine Bailey, her first foul of the night. And 6 now for the Lady Rockets. Number 44, Aaron Norman at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. Let's see what she can do there. Remember, you can check out Huntington, McKenzie, Macklemooresville, Milan, Camden, Bradford, and Paris, or check them out online at carrollbank.com. Open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 4, Friday, 8:30 to 5, and their drive-throughs open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5. So Aaron Norman missed the first shot at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. Still leading 11-3 as the Lady War Eagles are. Second shot, no good as well. Rebound's going to be Abdallah.
Back the other way now for the Lady Rockets. Trying to get it across the timeline. This is going to be Bartholomew. Bounce pass around the back. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Clarksburg basketball.
Good job by Holmes reading that pass underneath, because Blount was pretty wide open except for her and Thompson resting the lane. So if she'd have had that, she'd had a pretty good opportunity to go. But good job there by Holmes.
Bailey gets it out high to Roney off the inbound pass. Back to Bailey for 3. That looked like a good shot, but couldn't get anything out of it now. Abdallah with a rebound. She's going to try to work her way in. They're going to get Winberry, I think, with the foul on the floor.
Oh, I thought they were going to get a jump ball out of that.
DK.
Yep, they are going to get a foul on Jans and Winberry. Her first foul of the night. And 5 now for the Lady War Eagles. So 2:06 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. Lady Rockets basketball.
Lady Rackets underneath.
Rackets.
The Lady Rackets
A little
underneath.
tongue-tied.
Got a little tongue twisted there, hey?
Yeah.
That's funny.
So foul underneath. That's going to be on West Carroll's number 33. That'll be Kelsey Holmes. First foul for her for the night. And 6 for the Lady War Eagles. Number 50, that's going to be Sammy Roney at the charity stripe. She just made the first one. 2:04 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. 4-11 is the score now. As Roney gets the ball now for a second shot. Second shot on its way. It's going to be back iron right in the hands of Kaylee Butler. 11-4 stands the score.
Back the other way now for the Lady War Eagles. Kelsey Holmes on the right side. Top of the circle now to Maya Thompson. Now to Winberry in the corner. Kelsey Holmes. Subway 3 off the back glass. She prays for those every time, and unanswered prayers, just about all of them. She is having a tough go, but she'll hit her stride here at some point. This is going to be Bartholomew, and we're going to call a foul, and I believe that one might be on Holmes.
No, he's going to get number 21, Jansen Winberry with that one, so it must have been a foul away from the basketball. That'll be her second on the night, and 7 now for the Lady War Eagles. So the Lady Rockets now in the bonus. Number 22, Grace Bartholomew, is at the charity stripe for the front end of the 1-1. 1:40 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. Front of the 1-1 is no good. Aaron Norman on that rebound, and Roney's going to snatch it right underneath the goal.
This is going to be Bailey. They're going to slice it outside. Over the left, this is going to be Bartholomew. She picks up her dribble in the bad spot, finally gets it over there to Bailey. And the wing now is going to be Bartholomew once again. Off to Bailey. Out high on the right side. Jansen Winberry, the guard on her. Whoop, tipped away out of bounds. And, well, the principals, Miss Todd and also Shane DePriest over there got a little action going on there with the basket, didn't they?
So Mia Jones coming in, and looks like also number 24, Octavia Jones.
So
almost
Jones,
all the Joneses.
Yeah, we got almost the Jones family in there. They're going to get it in underneath to Abdallah, and I believe we got a foul. She'll go to the charity stripe to shoot 2.
So underneath, looks like that foul is going to be on number 44, Erin Norman. That'll be her first of the night. And 8 now for the Lady War Eagles. Number 52, Makai Abdallah at the charity stripe. Here's the first shot. It's going to be back iron, no good. So shooting foul. She will stay for the second shot with 1:03 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. Second shot from Abdallah. It's going to be good. So 5-11 now. Lady War Eagles still with the lead. Mia Jones to inbound. And Kaylee Butler across the timeline with it now.
This is going to be Butler with it now. Over to the left side to Mia Jones. Top of the circle now, under a minute left. Butler, left baseline. She fires, and she's going to go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line to shoot 2. Well, I figured out officially how to say hi to Tatum Keeman. Everybody look right over here at the phone. Don, and y'all wave. Hi, Tatum. We miss you. Yeah, this phone.
That phone. So Kaylee Butler at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. She just missed the first one. The foul underneath is on Grace Bartholomew, her second. And 7 now for the Lady Rockets. And we can check out Carroll Bank and Trust online at carrollbank.com. 0 of 2 good at the charity stripe for Kaylee Butler. Rebound's going to be number 2, Jasmine Bailey. Back.
Whoop, they're going to call steps. She decided to walk it out there a little bit. 11-5. West Carroll leads, 44.5 seconds left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company.
If I'm not mistaken, West Carroll had scored in about 3
Yeah, we haven't scored
minutes.
almost.
There's a lid on the basket,
They're
huh?
stuck on 11, even with free throws.
Now, Clarksburg has been stuck on 3, so they just got them last 2 free throws from Roney.
And a steal on the inbound pass. This is going to be underneath. That's going to be Roney. Give her 2 more out of that. 11-7 now. 33 seconds left in this Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. Maybe the second one will be a little bit better off. Jansen Winberry with it now to Butler on the right side. Butler with it now, top of the circle. She's going to back it out to mid-court line. Hand off to Winberry. Ooh, Winberry almost carried that one. Mia Jones, Subway 3, drains it. Remember, you can order online at Subway.com and the Subway smartphone app.
Subway. And that was fresh, buddy.
Eat fresh. This is going to be Blount underneath and give her 2 out of that. 14-8. Down to 2 seconds. Mia Jones not even going to try for the Hail Mary. We'll step away and take a 1-minute message. FSB Insurance second quarter coming up on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Max Camo Connection at 31 Broad Street in downtown Atwood, Tennessee has everything you need for your next hunting trip, from clothing to archery, deer hunting, and even waterfowl supplies. Plus, they even have an indoor archery range to help you get that bow and arrow pointed in the right direction. Call 731-662-7171 or stop by Max Camo Connection to see for yourself all of the great products they have to get you a step above that amateur hunting status. Max Camo Connection is open 7 to 6 Monday through Saturday or online at maxcamoconnection.com. FSB Insurance in McKenzie, Tennessee offers coverage for your home, auto, life, health, farm, and your commercial business. Call FSB agent Mickey Cunningham at 731-352-2424 for more info.
Let FSB Insurance help you discover what others in West Tennessee have stood by since the late 1800s. We love to help you protect the things that mean the most. FSB Insurance at 15715 Highland Drive, McKenzie, or on the web at fsbins.com.
Welcome back to listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network. Now time for our FSB Insurance second quarter.
Excuse me.
Remember, you can check them out on Highland Drive in McKenzie. Call Mickey Cunningham at 731-352-2424. Visit online at fsbins.com. The Chamonix Carriers versus just having the one rate. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google+.
West Carroll basketball with it now. Apologize on the cough there. It slipped out a little early. This is going to be Mia Jones. Couldn't get to the mute button, and I believe she's going to be fouled. She might go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line to shoot two.
I was absolutely blocking that mute button one over here, just leaned over.
He was couldn't get to it, man.
Sorry, man. So Mia Jones at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. That foul was on Clarksburg's number 23, Cassie Blount. That'll be her first. And 8 now for the Lady Rockets. Mia Jones, first shot at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. She drains it. Everybody can check them out at Huntington, McKenzie, Macklemooresville, Milan, Camden, Bradford, and Paris. They got checking, savings, loans, debit cards, online banking. They also have a smartphone app. They got the Twin Oaks Rewards checking with cash back and a Money Pass ATM, a surcharge-free ATM anywhere you go that has that same Money Pass logo on it. I did see one of those in McKenzie, the Carroll Bank of McKenzie. I finally saw what the Money Pass logo looks like.
Yeah.
So Mia Jones, she hit both of those, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
Both of those at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. 16-9 is your score with 7:45 left in the FSB Insurance second quarter. Ball was tipped out of bounds on the inbound pass by Amaya Thompson, so it'll stay with the Lady Rockets. Jasmine Bailey, inbound passer. She's going to get over to the right-hand side to Cassie Blount. Nope, number 23. No, it is Cassie, excuse me.
Well, we know who we got. We think. This is going to be Bartholomew with it, still in backcourt. They got to get it across the timeline, and nobody called backcourt on that one. I think she was right on the line, so they'll let it go. This is going to be Bartholomew for three. I believe it was partially blocked, I think. Did Mia Jones have a piece of that?
She did. Already in the computer.
Don in the house, folks.
Quicker than you can call it, buddy. So inbound, that's going to be one of the Blounts. I can't tell. Looks like Cassie Blount, number 22. She gets it over into the left wing and gets tipped out of bounds. I saw who touched it, or I missed who touched it last. Well, looks like we had a foul underneath. Okay, so Skylar Jones picked up the rebound, and number 52, Abdallah, got a foul. But since we are in the 1-1 with 8 fouls, 9 fouls for the Lady Rockets, that'll send number 5, Skylar Jones, down here to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. So first foul of the night for Abdallah, 9 for the Lady Rockets. Skylar Jones misses at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line, and Abdallah was on the rebound.
So back the other way now for Clarksburg. This is going to be Jasmine Bailey. They work it over, trying to get it across the timeline. Finally do. That's going to be Blunt. And she's waiting for somebody to come get it. She's trapped at midcourt line and broke out. That's going to be Cassie Blunt now. And Abdallah underneath. Give her 2 out of that. 16-11. 6:55 left in the FSB Insurance second quarter. So back the other way now for Amaya Thompson and the Lady War Eagles. Kaylee Butler, left side. Subway 3, drains it. You know, they got extra special deals on the Subway app as well.
I imagine they probably got some pretty good ones on there.
Not sure what's going on, but
it's probably another one of those warnings for kicking the ball out.
Yeah, not throwing the ball towards the inbound passer.
It's actually a sort of like a delay of game.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Okay, so
you told us that, Don.
She just kind of kicked it away from the the inbounder
out of the net, and he kicked it off to the side.
Yeah, instead of kicking it towards the referee. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so this is going to be
Kaylee
Butler underneath the hoop and the harm. And she'll go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line for the and one.
Looks like they're going to get that foul on number 22, Grace Bartholomew. That'll be her third of the night. And 10 now for the Lady Rockets to come in. Is going to be number 10. That's Chloe Crum. And in for the Lady War Eagles, Octavia Jones. Out is Skylar Jones. We're trading Jones for a Jones there. Abdallah's going to come out. And number 45, that's going to be Kylie Scott coming in. Kaylee Butler at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. Here's the and one. She does it. 22-11 now. Lady War Eagles lead by 11. Number 31, that's Derryberry. Can't remember her first name. Sarah Derryberry coming back in. And let's see who's coming out. Number 2, Jasmine Bailey coming out.
So headed back the other way now for the Lady Rockets. And Amaya Thompson steals it away. It's going to be Mia Jones underneath. She fires. Got it. And a top-notch Rivian Home Repair timeout. We'll take it with them here on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Do you need business or individual taxes filed? Do you need payroll and bookkeeping services or even management advice? If you answered yes to any of these, then you need to see John S. Wright, Certified Public Accountant. With offices on East Main in Huntington and Cedar Street in McKenzie, Wright CPA Firm is there to help you with all your accounting needs. With over 25 years of experience, they're your hometown CPA doing business with hometown people. Call today in Huntington, 986-5700 or McKenzie, 393-0124.
You don't have to throw back your pretty pink lemonade shooter and lean a little closer.
Welcome back. You're listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network. Remember, Time Match Roofing and Home Repair. We have shingle and metal roof for your home, rubber and other commercial roofing for your business. You can call Bobby Whitmore at 731-418-0325, or you can check him out on Facebook.
Well, I'm trying to get some other stuff going here with this this streaming thing, and I did see a comment. Look at this. Tatum Keeman is indeed watching. So she even she's watching, and she says, "Wash your hands."
That was Derryberry trying to make it back down coast to coast, but she actually dribbled the ball out of bounds. So it'll be Lady War Eagle basketball.
It's going to be Amaya Thompson went out top of the circle, working away in the lane. She fires. Rebound, Aaron Norman trying to clean it up. Look at Kaylee Butler skying for the rebound. Had to keep it from going out of bounds. Mia Jones, subway three. That was not fresh.
She had to put a little tiptoe on the baseline there.
He said it hit the little wire
you can
up there.
See it. You can see it moving. Yeah.
Who was that shot at?
Mia Jones.
Okay, was it a three?
Yes, it
was.
It was. Well, it was, but it didn't go.
Supposed to be.
It was, but it wasn't.
A 3-point attempt.
Yeah,
right.
that you're on it now.
We undermit what you said. Over the back of Carly Blunt, and she's going to get it out here to Sarah Derryberry. Top of the circle now. Cross-court pass, and Casper was headed for that, but I can never think of her name. What is her name that caught it over there?
I don't know.
Robinson.
The one on the end?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you, brother.
She's the manager.
You're too old, man.
Robinson. I've just drawn a blank now. Anyways, Christy Robinson Wortham's daughter. So, anyways, that's her.
That's going to be Mia Jones.
She walked it out.
Oh.
Do it how you do it. Gonna walk it out.
Is that you singing, Don?
Not. Steady down in the house, folks. It's going to be Kaylee Scott. Yep, that's going to be Steps.
Drug her foot for sure.
She was listening to your song and said, well, heck, why not?
Oh, yeah, let's everybody get one.
Let's just everybody get in on this little deal right here. Why not? Huh?
So 5:13 left in the FSB Insurance second quarter. Lady War Eagles still leading the ball game, 24-11 now. As Kaylee Butler heads across the timeline and passes it out to the free throw line. Looks like a little free throw line jumper for Mia Jones. And give it to her. Wow. Just turned around, just fired it up there. It fell. 26-11 now. And that's going to be a carry on number 10, Chloe Crum, as she was trying to make her way down court. They're going to say she picked it up. Was that a carry or double dribble? They're the same thing, ain't they?
Pretty much. Same thing. Turnover, all the above.
One of the two.
There we go. There's a turnover.
So Kaylee Butler to inbound, looking for a spot to put it. Going to get it way out high to Amaya Thompson. Thompson in the lane. Looks like she's going to be hacked and fouled. I'm pretty sure that's what that whistle. Yeah, she hacked and fouled.
He said, I'm pretty sure that's what that whistle
I don't want to assume anything. They're going to get that foul on number 23. That's going to be Cassie Blount. That'll be her second foul of the night, and 11 now for the Lady Rockets. Number 4, Amaya Thompson. Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. She just knocked down the first one. Number 35, Kimbriana Ross coming in. And we can check out Carroll Bank and Trust online at carrollbank.com or check them out in Huntington, McKenzie, Macklemoresville, Milan, Camden, Bradford, and Paris. Second shot from Thompson is going to be no good because a lane violation right there on Mia Jones. So they're gonna wipe that shot off. It's all right. It didn't go in anyways.
Carter's over trying to look at the camera. I don't have it pulled up yet. It's not going just yet. It's not working.
So on the inbound pass right there to Derryberry, we're going to get an immediate foul on number 1, Kaylee Butler, our second foul of the night. And 9 now for the Lady Warriors. A big foul kind of fest here tonight in the Eagles' Nest as we're sitting at 10 for the 11 for the Lady Rockets and 9 for the Lady War Eagles. And we're not even to the second half yet.
Ain't there yet, eh?
No, sir. So Kelsey Holmes, number 33, going to enter the ball game. Kaylee Butler's going to come out and save her a little bit of the foul trouble for the late game. Sarah Derryberry, front end of the 1-and-1. She knocked it down. 4:56 left in the FSB Insurance second quarter. And number 31, Sarah Derryberry at the charity stripe. That's kind of hard. Yeah, Sarah Derryberry at the charity.
That's a tongue twister if you ain't ready.
So second shot, good as well. 13-27 now. Lady Warriors with a 15-point lead. No, not 15, more like 14.
Do you know your math?
I do now.
He said, I do now.
So underneath, that was number 10, Chloe Crum. Was it not, Don? Shooting that? No. It was number 24, Octavia Jones shooting that. And yeah, number 10, Chloe Crum on the foul with that.
Figure out who the foul was on.
So 3 for Chloe now. And 12 now for the Lady Rockets to come in. It's going to be number 2, Jasmine Bailey. And Chloe Crum's out. Octavia Jones just hit the first one at the Carroll Bank & Trust free throw line. Second one on its way now, and she's going to drain that one as well. So hits a pair there for Octavia Jones. 13-29 is the score. Lady Warriors with the lead.
They've slacked off the full court press, too. So.
Yeah.
Clarksburg with it now. It's going to be Derryberry. On the left side, this is Bailey. Coach Gail Kendrick is adamant over there. You can probably see him on the camera. He's like, get your hands up, must go. Octavia Jones with the rebound. Hands off to Mia Jones.
Yeah, they definitely don't need any more fouls, especially the way it's been going today.
Very true. Mia Jones trying to work all the way. She'll get the hoop and the harm, and she'll go to the Carroll Bank & Trust free throw line to shoot 2. Nope, to shoot the and 1.
And they'll get that foul on number 50, Sammy Roney. That'll be her first foul of the night. And 12 now. Nope, 14 for the Lady Rockets. Mia Jones, Carroll Bank & Trust free throw line for the and 1. 31-13 is the score. Make that the same underneath. That was number 50, Sammy Roney, going for the rebound. Think they're going to get that foul off? No, they're going to get that foul off Roney. Wow, I did not see that coming. I mean, it was Roney and Thompson going for the rebound, and Roney hits the deck, and then I guess she fell on top of Thompson, so they're going to get that foul on Thompson. Lady War Eagles are in the bonus. That'll send Thompson to the Carroll Bank & Trust free throw line for the front end of the double bonus. Second foul for Roney. She had back-to-back fouls there. And 15 now for the Lady Rockets. First shot from Thompson is no good. 4:23 left in the FSB Insurance second quarter. And Amaya Thompson's second shot is good. So 1 of 2 good. 32-13 now is the score.
Want to welcome all of our viewers that's watching us live on YouTube. The service should be a lot better than what it was the other night here at West Carroll because we are on hardwire internet. So it is better. So we got a foul underneath. Who is the shooter was Kayla Scott. Or is that Kylie? Kaylee Scott.
Yeah.
And she's headed to the charity stripe to shoot 2.
That foul was underneath on number 35, Kimbriana Ross. That'll be her first foul of the night. And 10 now for the Lady War Eagles.
A little woeful free throw shooting from both sides tonight. So,
well,
a little what?
We'll look at that.
Yeah,
woeful.
Yeah, woeful.
Not
good.
Anything around 50% is woeful.
Yeah, well, what do you want for your free throws to be around 70, 80%?
Yeah, at least
100.
100. Yeah, that is true.
Mia Jones picks up her dribble in a bad spot, kept her pivot foot parked, and they get it over to Holmes. Tried for 3. Kimbriana Ross trying to clean up the mess. Out of bounds, and I believe we've got a shove underneath as well.
I think they're going to get that one on Ross.
We're going to have to look at the flash stats only and maybe some of the big scores because hopefully at halftime we're going to have Coach Jason Fitch joining us. And then also at the boys' halftime, Coach Gail Kendrick hopefully joins us as well.
So that foul underneath was on number 35, Kimbriana Ross. That'll be her second foul of the night. And 11 now for the Lady War Eagles. Jasmine Bailey, charity stripe. First shot is in and out.
Oh, Paul Moore in the house and Miss Kissy. So we welcome them and
Yeah, glad to
appreciate
see them back for
Is that
sure.
who
Yeah,
kicked my chair?
That's who kicked your chair right there.
yeah, that was him.
How big a boy are you?
Look, I didn't see.
So at the charity stripe, 0 of 2 for Bailey. Didn't hit either one of them. 32-14 now.
A 3 front iron. That's going to be 31. Sarah Derryberry. And a rebound cleanup from Roney. And I believe she was fouled. She'll go to the charity stripe to shoot 2.
Let's see who that foul was on.
Mia Jones, I think.
I think it's what he. Yep, number 11, Mia Jones on that foul. That'll be her first. Wow, so good job by Jones keeping light on the fouls tonight. And 12 now for the Lady War Eagles. To come in was number 3, Noelle Roberts. Out is 4, Maya Thompson. The first shot of the front end of the 1-and-1 was no good.
No, that was the and one.
Oh, that was the end one.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
shares me.
Well, bye.
So 16-32 now is the score. 3:38 left in the FSB Insurance second quarter. Kelsey Holmes with it. She'll take it across the timeline for the Lady War Eagles.
Holmes has got it. She's got to try to get rid of it. Bounce pass intended for Mia Jones, and it's tipped away back to Holmes. This is going to be Noelle Roberts, top of the circle. Holmes on the left side. Holmes trying to dribble it, gets it kicked, goes across the timeline and gets it, and that's going to be a backcourt violation. Holmes is, I think Holmes is struggling more in her own brain.
Just a
than
little
anything.
green right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just got to get over it. I mean, it's just
Her
basketball.
own
She knows
worst
how to
enemy
play.
right now.
Yeah, for sure.
You're right, Don. I
Yeah.
think her brain is getting the best of her, and it's dealing with her there. They're going to
But
feed it
these are-
inside to Kaylee Scott. She tries, give it to her.
These are good minutes, though, for her right now.
Oh, yeah,
she
she's
needs
getting some
these for
good.
sure, yeah.
She's getting some good minutes, and they're letting her be the one to nail it down court. Yep, Noelle Roberts stepped on the baseline and was catching that baseball pass. Wonder if Kelsey Holmes plays softball.
Actually, I think she does.
That
yeah.
was a good
I think,
shot. That
I
was a
think she's
good
pretty
pass.
good, too. That's what I always heard.
That was a good pitch,
Yeah.
but it went out of bounds. It's the wrong game there. This is going to be Roney with it now, feeding it inside to Scott. Couldn't get it.
And Mia Jones came in for Kelsey Holmes right there, I forgot to mention.
Give Holmes a chance to sit down and let her brain relax for just a minute, because, like I said, I think she was beating up her own self, and she looks like she still is over there on the sidelines. That's one of those things. I couldn't do it. I promise you that. So we're not downing her
Not
by any
basketball.
means.
I could never play basketball,
could
no
not
matter
do
what
this.
you tried to tell me to do. I could not figure it out.
Right. But
It's a
I think
hard
that was
sport.
the main thing, is she was fighting it in her own brain right
Yeah.
there. A 3
Wow.
in and out by Sarah Derryberry. Mia Jones with the rebound, headed the other way now. Jones in underneath. Yep, she stops and rattles and rolls. She holds her head down and grins and
Yeah,
says,
just
"Yep,
laughing about it.
I did it. I did it. That was me."
Well, Octavia Jones coming out. Number 1, Kaylee Butler coming in.
Kind of like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. It was me.
I never have actually seen that movie.
You've never seen that movie?
Yeah, I've always heard it's funny, but I never
Oh,
had
it's
time.
hilarious, man. Jim Carrey is one of the best
He
actors
is
there ever
funny,
was.
yeah.
Stolen away. It's going to be Mia Jones. She's ready to run. Skipsy Doo, the hoop and the harm. She'll go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line for the and one. I hope you understood what that meant. Skipsy Doo.
Yeah, it is what it is, I reckon.
It is what it is.
So that foul is going to be on Clarksburg's number 31, Sarah Derryberry. That'll be her first foul of the night. And 16 now for the Lady Rockets this half. Number 11, Mia Jones. Carroll Bank Trust free throw line. Here's the and one, and she drains it. 35-18 now. Lady Warriors still with the lead. And we got 2 minutes left to play in the FSB Insurance second quarter.
Headed back to the way now for
Jones right now with 17.
Wow.
which one?
She has
Mia
Mia.
Jones, Mia
Yeah,
Jones.
she's been putting up a lot of threes earlier in the game. I remember that.
Derryberry with it now. Gets it over to Bailey on the right side. Bailey trying to work her way in the right corner. They're going to feed it inside to Scott. She was double teamed. Bail it out to Blunt, and that's going to be 3 for her. That's Cassie. Cassie Blunt on that one. It's going to be Mia Jones. She's ready to go all the way. Layup. Tips it right up and over.
She's got 19.
If that was any softer, that'd roll back right into her hands, because that was barely over. 37-21. West Carroll with a lead. Almost tipped it out of bounds. She's trapped in the corner. I believe that's Derryberry. She finally works her way out of it. Gets it over to Bailey mid-circle. Bailey to the right side. Cross-court pass over there. That's going to be 23, Cassie Blunt. And it's tipped away. We're going to have a foul, I do believe. The whistle blows, and the deer and the headlight look from Kaylee Butler.
That's pretty funny, man.
You seen it, though, didn't
I
you?
did, yeah. That's perfect, dude. So Kaylee Butler on that foul right there, a little over the back. She didn't want it, but she got it. That'll be a third on her for the night. And 13 now for the Lady War Eagles. Sammy Roney at the charity stripe. She just missed the first one. 21-37. She still has another shot, though.
You think I'm funny, Carter?
That was funny,
Sometimes.
man. That was pretty good, dude. I didn't even think of that. Whenever you said it, I was like, perfect.
That rolled in and out. Back to the way now for the rebound is going to be Mia Jones. Jones going to step back to the left side. I try to be a commodian, but I probably need to flush that, I think. It's going to be Mia Jones with it inside to Norman. And over the back, I believe they're going to get that one on Scott, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's see. Yep, number 45, Kaylee Scott on that one. That'll be her third, Don says. He's correct.
Steady down in the house.
17 now for the Lady Rockets. Number 44, Erin Norman. She's headed to the Carroll Bank & Trust free throw line. She'll get to shoot 2 shots there. First shot.
Boy, are you?
First shot, she drained it. We got 1 minute flat left to play in the FSB Insurance second quarter. Scott coming out, Abdallah coming in. And we can check out Carroll Bank & Trust online at carrollbank.com. And here's the second shot from Norman. She's going to hit that one as well. 39-21.
You can see what I was going to do.
Yeah, I was waiting on it.
Gary Berry with it now across the timeline. We'll have a little fun with that here in a minute. Bailey with it now on the left side. They're going to feed it underneath. Mia Jones tips it away. This is going to be Amaya Thompson ready to run. Stops and fires. Gets her own rebound, but it's tipped around on the floor. And Clarksburg come away with it. Lady War Eagles beat them back, though. It's going to be Roney. Right in the face of Winberry, or the Raider,
yeah.
And they trap her in the corner. They get it over to Derryberry for 3. Drains it. Might want to guard her over there in the corner. 39-24 after that one. 25 seconds left in this first half. Mia Jones is now top of the circle. Maya Thompson to the right. Raider says, give me it. I'll do a Subway 3. She couldn't get any mustard out of it. Didn't want the 3 cookies out of that one. Bailey with it now. To the left side, this is going to be Derryberry. With 6 seconds, air ball right in the hands of Mia Jones. 3 seconds, down to 2. Mia Jones at half-court line. Almost. It hits the rim. 39-24 at the end of the first half. And hopefully Coach Jason Fitch will join us here in a minute after this message on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Are you looking for a better relationship with your bank? Are you looking for those big bank options without the big bank atmosphere? If you answered yes, then Centennial Bank is the bank for you. Centennial Bank is right where you need them with locations in Carroll, Gibson, Hardeman, Chester, McNairy, and Madison counties. With all the personal banking products you need, checking, savings, customized loans, and more. Call the main branch for more information at 731-669-3900 or visit online at mycentennial.bank. Centennial Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Finch's Cottage House Florist at 2011 Smith Street in Milan, Tennessee has all your floral needs with custom flower arrangements for weddings, funerals, and all other occasions. Julidia Finch has over 35 years of floral experience to get you exactly what you need for any arrangement you want. Open Monday through Friday from 10:30 to 5. Finch's Cottage House Florist is there when you need them, plus after-hours emergency funeral home delivery within a 50-mile radius. Call Finch's Cottage House Florist at 731-662-75.
Welcome back live. You're listening to the War Eagle Radio Network. Now time for our Centennial Bank halftime show. Remember, you can call their main branch at 731-669-3900 or visit them online at mycentennial.bank. Check them out in Dresden, Bolivar, Rutherford, Three-Way, McKenzie, Trent, Medina, Middleton, Toone, Henderson, and Adamsville. They got checking, savings, loans, debit cards, online banking, and a smartphone app. They also have Casasa free checking with cash back, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Well, let's take a real quick look at the flash stats. For the Lady War Eagles, 12 of 24 from the field, 50%, 4 of 9 from three-point line at 44%, free throw line 11 of 19 for 57%. Clarksburg was 8 of 22 from the field at 36%, 2 of 10 from beyond the arch at 20%, and 6 of 16 for 37% from the free throw line. So 57% for West Carroll at the free throw line, at 37 for the Clarksburg Lady Rockets. Not that great for either team.
I'll tell you one difference I see there is, we have taken a lot less three-pointers. We're usually sitting around 15, 20 three-pointers at halftime. We're taking a lot less three-pointers, but we also got to start making a little bit of them free throws. That 57% is not the best, but it's not horrible either. I mean, at least we're over 50%. I'm all right with that.
20 rebounds for Clarksburg, 16 for West Carroll. Turnovers, 12 for West Carroll, 14 for Clarksburg. Team fouls, 17 for Clarksburg, and 13 for West Carroll. So that's the brief little stats we're going to look at because, we are joined here by the coach of the boys team and Coach Jason Fitch. And, Coach, we have video now, so why not? We'll just bring you in right here on our TNIVC news desk. So smile big for the camera. How are you tonight, sir?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
We're doing well. So your boys come into this contest tonight and with a record of 8-6 overall, 3-1 on the district. So we haven't talked to you since probably the first game or two. So what's your assessment so far with this 8-6 and then 3-1 on the district? Should be 4-0, right?
It's been, I mean, it's been a different year. You know, we've of course dealing with all the COVID and all the protocol stuff, and you know, tonight is actually going to be the first night that we've dressed all 16 players.
Oh, wow. Everybody's back.
Everybody
awesome.
is here, and now a few of them, it's just one or here or there. You know, we had one the other night at home with stomach virus, so. Getting all these guys back and getting healthy, you know, it has been a big deal for us.
Oh yeah, I bet.
And you know, it kind of hit us right. I scheduled that Trenton Humboldt Murray Christmas tournament on purpose, you know, during that time to you know test us right before district play, and that seems like that's right when all the injuries hit us. So I think our record has a little bit to do with some luck. You know, some bad luck in as far as those injuries falling right at the toughest part of the schedule.
But in the same aspect,
but it may make us better.
Yeah, it probably got some of your youngsters a little bit more playing time.
Sure, and hey, it got Xander Moon on the floor. And,
that is true. Yeah, I mean,
that speaks for itself.
Hey, let's talk about Xander Moon for a second. Back at Huntington, have mercy. That boy was. I don't know if they fed him 3 bowls of Wheaties that morning or what, but he was ready.
Well, he's just a warrior. He's going to get out there and compete. And the thing, you know, of course, he's scoring some points, but the thing that I love is everything else. You know, we've talked in the past about replacing Jeremiah last year, and the big thing about replacing him is not necessarily what's on the stat sheet. It's everything else, the things that you don't see on the stat sheet. And Xander's come in and done some of this. And don't get me wrong, I'm happy with 21 points too.
Yeah.
But, you know, when we go watch film, I've told some of our young guys and some of our guys say, hey, guys, if you're not happy with your playing time and you want more playing time, watch Xander Moon on here.
Because show me what you got.
This is how you do it. You know, you get out there, you rebound, you hustle, you dive on the floor.
He follows his rebound better than anybody I've ever seen.
You dive on the floor. He does all the things that, you know, everybody wants to get out and shoot. You know, score and do all those are the fun things. You don't have to pep anybody up to do that. You know, he does all the dirty work, all the things that a lot of people don't really want to do. So.
Well, just like he was saying, even some of your veterans, for lack of better terms, maybe could watch Moon on the rebound situation. There's been several times that he has shot it from beyond the arch. He's the first one there.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got the rebound, sometimes you didn't.
And a lot of times rebounding, it just comes down to who wants it more. You know, the ball's out there, the ball's loose, and who wants it more? Me or you? And there's certain things where, you know, sometimes it bounces right to you, but those, we call them 50-50 balls, the balls that could go either way.
Right.
You know, Jeremiah was a machine at getting those. Yeah. And Xander's doing a really good job of that right now, too.
Do you feel like some of them may be afraid to get in there too fast, that they might draw that foul if they don't get the rebound?
No.
No?
No.
You just want them to go.
Yeah. I mean, that's how we want to practice. That's how we practice. That's how we want to play. You know, if you're afraid to dive into a pile, you're in the wrong game.
You need to be set down.
You need to be playing.
Basketball is a physical sport too. I mean, it's a lot of things got to go. It's also a contact sport, isn't it?
Absolutely.
No, we're supposed to stay 6 feet apart. Now,
not in the same sense that football. You know, they call football a collision sport.
Collision.
And you know, we're definitely a contact sport. I'll tell you, if it wasn't a contact sport, we wouldn't have had the rash of injuries that we've had this year.
That is true.
You know? So that, I guess, to answer your original question, that's the thing. It's exciting to get everybody back because, especially with those two, Josh and Luke,
Oh, yeah.
There are leaders. There are most vocal players. They're two of our smarter players. You know, they just do a lot for us, and in a lot of ways, of course, what they do on the stat sheet's important, but the emotional lift they give everybody else. You know, when they're out there, everybody else is more comfortable. Everybody else knows where to be. They're a little more comfortable of where to be, when to be there,
That's
what
crazy.
to do once they get there. It just kind of, with those two out there, there's a calm that we have that whenever they're not out there, you can tell it. You can't tell that it's there until it's not.
That's how you know they're natural born leaders, though, right there. I mean, if they're calling on a team like that, that's
one
good.
thing I was just thinking about, man, what if you could get everybody hitting on all cylinders and have that dream team? You got Moore, Clark, Jalen Anglin, Tyler Johnson, and then after Huntington, stick Moon in there as the fifth one. Son, that could be crazy right there.
Well, I mean, we're deeper than that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm talking about just
I've
those
got
guys.
10, 11 guys, 12. I mean, double digit. It's like I think I told you last time. I'm running into a problem where I don't have enough time to spread around to everybody.
Jaquan Atkins. I mean, it's come like crazy. Yeah.
Every night I'm looking at the bench like I got to get that kid in there. I got to get that kid in there. But on the other end, when a guy like Xander's doing what he's doing, I've looked at Coach Likes and Coach Mansfield and just said, I can't get him off the floor right now. He's just doing
right.
He's just all over the place.
And Huntington was a great example of that. That was definitely a unique
hitting 15 threes doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt your calls at all.
Right.
So, I mean,
well, we appreciate you joining us as always. We'll catch you in a few more weeks, and it's going to get down to the end of it. So a few more games, we'll catch you again and kind of get your assessment headed toward the district tournaments and stuff. So good luck tonight, and good luck going forward. Always a pleasure to talk to you.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right, thank you.
See ya.
Coach Jason Fitch there, live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Quick 30-second break, and we'll come back with a Cry Like Elite Realty third quarter after this on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Are you looking to buy a new home? Are you wanting to sell your old home? Are you afraid to enter the buying and selling market alone? If you answered yes to any of those questions, call Catherine Hayes at Cry Like Elite Realty at 731-343-1200 for someone that knows the market and can guide you through the decision-making process. Buying or selling a home can be stressful. Don't do it alone. Call Catherine Hayes anytime at 731-343-1200 or Cry Like Elite at 731-300-7777. Catherine Hayes, license number 345971.
It's a song about a girl.
Welcome back to listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network. Cry Like Elite Realty third quarter. Remember, for peace of mind, call Cry Like Elite Realtor Catherine Hayes at 731-343-1200.
Well, ready to go back to action here for the Clarksburg Lady Rockets and Lady War Eagles. Rockets with it now. That's going to be Scott for a long two, I believe. And does it go out of bounds or we got a foul?
I think somebody knocked it out of bounds.
Kaylee Butler tipped it out.
Yeah, tipped it out, yeah.
And what'd she do that for?
Seemed like the thing to do at the time.
Yeah, I guess.
Seemed like the thing to do, huh? All right, so we are ready to rock and roll here. This is going to be Kaylee Scott for three. No, rebound. That's going to be Mia Jones. It stripped away Abdallah, and I believe we got a jump ball. They were both trying to call something different, I think. So really don't know exactly what happened with that. But it's headed back the other way now for the Lady War Eagles. And this is going to be Scott.
I think they decided to swallow their whistles just a little bit, I believe.
Was that a jump ball?
Yeah, they went with that on it.
So it could have went several different directions, I guess, huh? Who shot that one and missed?
Mia Jones. Yeah.
Jones back the other way now for the Lady Rockets. Bartholomew for three. Rutrow drained it. That's 39-27 now. Clarksburg's not going away this time.
No.
The last time we played them at Clarksburg.
Beat them by like 35.
Where is it
They're
at?
the boys right now.
Yeah, I'm on the boys' side of it. This is going to be Mia Jones. Subway three. Back irons it right in the hands of Abdallah.
37.
They beat them by 37 back at Clarksburg. So Clarksburg hanging on this time. Too far to the right. That's going to be Bartholomew. And we've got, out of bounds.
Yeah, but the one thing that might be helping Clarksburg right here, I told Don in the Southern Chiropractic pregame show, I said they got Derryberry back. And, Derryberry, she put up 3 threes right there in the last little couple of either 2 or 3. I can't remember, but, yeah. She can shoot a little bit for
Carter Deere has a point, folks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here.
He's like, I'm in the house, folks.
I'm
in the
here
house. Carter Deere, folks. This is going to be Kaylee Butler. Subway three, nothing but
That
net,
was
my
clean,
friend.
man.
I'm not sure it even touched the net.
Well, it was too far to the side, so the net did move, but if that had a little more arch on it, it might not have. This is going to be Clarksburg with it. Crum, top of the circle. Left side. Scott, left baseline. Fires. Too strong. Maya Thompson rips the rebound down. Just throws it forward ahead. Finally to Mia Jones. Layup. Good underneath. Wow. Maya Thompson had it tipped away and had to go fetch it.
Yeah, she fast-forwarded it to herself right there. I've never seen that before.
That was kind of crazy. I guess you can do that, huh?
Yeah.
It's going to be Bartholomew with it now to 45. That's Scott. Look at Amaya Thompson skying for the interception. I wish she could dunk it. That'd be fun.
So cool.
It would be sweet.
Because she does get a lot of fast breaks. She's really quick and always getting a lot of steals. She could definitely dunk a couple.
What she does requires a little thing that we don't have. Talent.
Skill.
Yeah. Skill.
Yeah. This is going to be 50. Roney. Top of the circle now. To the right side, this is Crum. Chloe Crum with it. Bounce pass between the defenders. They're going to bail it out to Roney on the right side. Nothing. After that three. Mia Jones forward ahead. Why don't she dunk it? She's going to get the layup. 48-27. Mia Jones or Maya Thompson could dunk it.
She's tall enough, and Maya Thompson has the hops.
Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair timeout. We'll take it with them on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair services all of West Tennessee with all your roofing needs. Metal or shingle roof for your home, also rubber and other commercial roofing for your business. Plus, most home repair needs from ceilings to floors, the front porch to your back deck, and a 10% labor discount for all seniors, military, or emergency personnel. Visit Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair on Facebook or call Bobby Whitmore for more info at 731-418-0325. Randy and Lanisa Powers at Hometown Grocery and Deli want to wish the West Carroll War Eagles the best of luck this season. You can find all your grocery and deli needs at Hometown Grocery and a full butcher shop to accommodate you for the next grill out. Plus hot breakfast and lunch specials throughout the day. Open Monday through Friday, 5:30 to 6, and Saturday, 7 to 6 on Main Street in Macklemooresville, Tennessee. Call them at 731-535-3236. You can also check out Hometown Grocery on Facebook.
Welcome back. You're listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network. 5:02 left in this Cry Like Elite Realty third quarter. Remember, buying or selling your home, do not enter the market alone. You need a trustworthy, knowledgeable realtor to guide you through the process. Cry Like Elite Realtor Catherine Hayes could be there. Call her in at 731-343-1200.
I don't know about could be there. She will be there for you. I can promise you that.
You just got to give her a call.
Got to give her a call. 343-1200. Catherine Hayes, she'll take care of you. I can guarantee you. Promise you. This is going to be Chloe Crum with it. Kickball, wrong sport. Well, y'all look at the camera over here again and give another little wave, and I'll tell you who we're waving at. April Gillum Thompson. Thomas? I'll figure it out in a minute. April Gillum, which that is kinfolks to Kelsey.
Wow.
So,
Florida. Wow.
From Florida. Yeah, they're
crazy.
watching from Florida. I like that.
That is cool.
Let's see, April and Kayla are sisters. Kayla graduated with me. That tells you how old we are.
Are you talking about Kayla Holmes?
Kayla Gillum. Kayla Holmes. It used to be Kayla Gillum.
Okay.
And that is Kayla is Kelsey's mother.
Okay.
So, yeah, and she's, I think, a sophomore, and so
that's
I
her
feel
aunt.
old now. Yes, that would be it would be Kelsey's aunt.
April.
I coached April in softball.
Oh, no.
Did you really?
Oh, well, they're all old now. Well, that was Kaylee Butler. She eyed it and bought it and stood in line and got 3 Subway cookies out of it. This is going to be Norman with it now. After the rebound, they stripped it away. Amaya Thompson, they're going to call her for steps as she was triple teamed. But anyways, after that Subway 3, 51-27, Kaylee Butler brought down the house, folks.
So number 2, Jasmine Bailey coming in. Looks like Chloe Crum's coming out.
You know, I was never the greatest at reading. If I'd have just read that, it's just shout out to my niece, Kelsey Holmes. See, all I got to do is read this stuff. She put it right there for me on the chat box.
Yeah, she did too.
Yeah, so I hated to read. I never really cared for that. But
It's not a matter of reading. It's not a matter of reading. It's understanding.
Wow. Boy, keep the gloves up. Abdallah underneath. I'm not going to comment on that anymore.
You're lucky I'm in the middle, Don. I'm just gonna have to hold him back.
I'm gonna have to fight him off just a little bit, huh?
Ooh.
How big a boy are you?
Real big.
Big enough.
Oh, look, we have a basketball game.
Yep,
Look at
52, this. Abdallah at the charity stripe. She was fouled underneath on West Carroll's number 4, Maya Thompson, her second foul of the game. And first foul of this half for the Lady War Eagles. 0 of 2.
Out of bounds. Who's it going to be off of?
Well, and 0 of 2 with the charity stripe for Abdallah.
So who's it off of, though?
So it's off of Lady Rockets because they had more heads down there than we did. So I reckon they probably touched it less.
That was a process of elimination for old Carter Deer there. We didn't have to pull out the Deer Carter situation.
No, not yet.
Butler with it to the right side. It's going to be Amaya Thompson. Well, we're going to lose listeners and viewers here in a minute because we've lost our minds. This is going to be Kaylee Butler to Amaya Thompson. Steps at the right elbow, fires, couldn't get it. Rebound, that's going to be Scott. They get it over to, Amaya Thompson steals it at midcourt line and almost wipes out the drink at the table over there. Have you ever noticed that's one of the first things? What is that girl's name? I'll think of it in a minute. Our scorekeeper, the first thing she grabs a hold of is her drink. She don't spill the drink over there.
Oh, that's smart. I mean, I wouldn't want to spill that thing on the score.
Whitney, I think is her name.
Okay.
I think it's her name. Yeah, that's the first thing she grabs anytime they get anywhere close is grabs her drink.
Octavia Jones in. I missed who came out.
She must have some good old coffee in it
Number
as well.
5, Skylar Jones. Yeah.
Bailey with it now. Trying to work her way in. Clarksburg's got it. Bartholomew trapped in a corner. Octavia Jones had a piece of it. This is going to be Roney. Back to Bartholomew, trying to bounce, pass it inside to Abdallah. She steps back, fires. Aaron Norman with a rebound. Mia Jones, she's going to be have her pocket almost picked there, but draws the foul.
I thought they were going to get that first foul right there on Abdallah, but she didn't really cause too much, I don't even know what I'm looking for there. Didn't cause too much ruckus for that over the back right there. She didn't really land on Norman, but then they're going to get that other one on number 45. That's going to be Kylie Scott. Her fourth, and the first one in the half for the Lady Rockets. Kaylee Butler across the timeline with it now.
Carter called it a ruckus. It's going to be Mia Jones. We got a ruckus going on here. It's going to be Maya Thompson to Octavia Jones in the left wing. Cross-court pass to Butler. Jones says, I'll take it. Subway 3. Is that going to be a foul, a hoop, and the harm? Remember, you can order online at subway.com. And Maya Thompson says, give me that app. I want a piece of that as well. And she goes in there and says, did you really just do that? So a 3-point shot was good, and the foul. She'll go to the charity stripe for the fourth. Who was the foul on, Carter?
The foul was on number 22, Grace Bartholomew. She came out, and number 23, Cassie Blount, came in her place. 4-point is missed by Mia Jones. Rebound is going to be number 32. That's Carly Blount.
I wish you could have seen the eyes of Amaya Thompson. She looked at Mia Jones and was like, whoa.
Yeah, it was one of the jaw droppers right there.
Yeah. And trapped at midcourt. Oh, man, that was almost a foul. But Mia Jones picks it up off the floor. Got it on the other end. I don't really know how to describe that one.
Now, why do you think that wasn't a foul? Just because the ball got knocked out and they were both going for it?
I don't think anybody really had possession of it.
Okay.
No possession, and they're both going for it. It's hard to call a foul.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Well, if we didn't have our banner there, we could have kicked that back and
One
play.
thing you didn't notice then,
what?
When Maya Jones picked that ball up.
Yeah.
She fixed her glasses.
She's full steam ahead, picks the ball up, dribbling with one hand, and pokes her glasses back up on her head.
Some better fitting glasses.
Wow. Well, I mean, I couldn't play with glasses.
Yeah, no, that is. I bet if you're out there playing, I bet them things go everywhere.
Noelle Roberts, Subway 3, couldn't buy it. Look at Octavia Jones for the rebound.
She still throws up the knuckleball right there, Noelle Roberts.
Tries it again. Look at Kaylee Butler cleaning it up right in the paint. Look out, boys. 58-28 now. That lead has ballooned once again, and we like it. We like ballooning leads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
58-28, 1:29 left in the Crye-like Elite Realty third quarter. This is going to be Blunt in the corner. They get it to Bailey now, out high on the right side. Bailey trying to work her way in. Kaylee Butler, one dribble and tips it to Maya Thompson. The steal and the layup. Give it to her. 60-28 now. A 32-point lead here by the Lady War Eagles.
Then we'll get a running clock in the fourth.
Not yet. We got to get to 35, but that's a possibility.
Okay.
We got to get 3 more points out of it. Maya Thompson says, well, let me steal the ball and we'll get that. Hang on. But she couldn't get it now. This is going to be Bailey. Bailey working her way to the left corner. She's trapped and gets it over everybody. Finally, they get it. This is Blunt. They're going to bail it out to Roney at midcourt and slow it down. 38 seconds. Amaya Thompson steals it away, splits the defenders, jumps up and gets it. Bailey is all over her, but Amaya Thompson can't make the layup. Rebound tipped around, and Clarksburg comes away with it now. Amaya Thompson tried, but man, Bailey was all over her. Bailey with it now. This is Amaya Thompson trying to steal away. Golly, the scrappiness by Thompson. Love it. A 3 on the way. Front irons it. Amaya Thompson with the rebound. Down to 10 seconds left. Thompson, she's ready to run. Fades away unselfishly. Noelle Roberts, subway 3, couldn't get it. Norman Skine for the rebound. Gets it to Octavia Jones. Jones trying to work her way in. They're going to call a foul on the floor before the shot. And my tongue is twisted after all of that. That was crazy, boys.
Let's see who they're going to get that foul on. It looks like that foul is going to be on number 23. That's going to be Cassie Blount, her third. And the team's third. Kylie Scott coming in. Number 10, Chloe Crum. Number 31, Sarah Derryberry. And I cannot see the number 4. That's going to be Maddie Peterson. There's one more. Number 14, Malia Abdallah.
1 second left. Holmes to inbound. They gets it to Rader for a subway 3, and it's partially blocked. 60-28 after 3. 1 minute message on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Are you looking for a strong and sturdy concrete porch, sidewalk, or driveway? How about commercial or residential slabs and foundations? Give Sammy Wortham Jr. Concrete and Masonry a call for the best concrete work anywhere around. With 25 years of experience, Sammy Wortham Jr. Concrete and Masonry can make your concrete dream a reality. Call 731-487-6722 or visit Sammy Wortham Jr. Concrete and Masonry on Facebook.
Southern Chiropractic and Acupuncture, located on the Court Square in Huntington, is your one-stop shop for all your sports injury needs. Featuring the most powerful deep tissue laser in all of West Tennessee, Dr. Martin and his team can have your athlete back in the game in record time. Injuries that used to take months to heal are responding in just a few short weeks. Since 2012, Southern Chiropractic has provided the most evidence-based approach to your healthcare needs. Call them today at 731-535-3205 to get yourself back into the game. And remember, at Southern Chiropractic, movement is medicine.
Welcome back to listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network. Southern Chiropractic fourth quarter. They're located on the Court Square in Huntington. They got chiropractic services, acupuncture, sports injury, have DOT medical certifications, and nutritional counseling. Plus, they have Carroll County's only yoga studio. Call 731-535-3205. That's Southern Chiropractic on the Court Square in Huntington. So it looks like a foul underneath on the Lady War Eagles. That was Malia Abdallah, the younger one, shooting. And underneath, the foul's on number 3, Noelle Roberts, her first of the night. And 2 this half for the Lady War Eagles.
Roberts tried to get the rebound off there and try to give it to the ref. The ref's trying to get it at the same time. They almost fought for it. that was funny.
So Abdallah missed the first shot. Second shot, she's going to hit that one. 29-60 with 7:52. Left in the Southern Chiropractic fourth. She
was like, I was trying to help you, but she wouldn't let me. Octavia Jones. So Noelle Roberts on the right side. Back to Jones, top of the circle. Roberts. Jones has her pocket picked. Roberts goes in there and tries to get it. And the ball's on the floor, and Clarksburg finally comes away with it. This is going to be Chloe Crum on the right side. Bounce pass over. That's going to be Peterson. Top of the circle. Sarah Derryberry. Subway 3, and I believe she's going to be fouled on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah. So that foul's going to be number 24, Octavia Jones. That'll be her first. And the team's third. They're going to say that foul was after the shot, though. And then we're going to have a little situation just trying to figure out whether or not it's going to be a shooting foul or a foul on the floor. And looks like they're going to stick with the referee's word. Say what the call on the floor. So it'll be on the floor. No shooting.
I sort of disagree with that.
Well,
it was way after she shot that. I mean, the ball was in the air before Octavia Jones even touched her. That's the way I seen it.
Well, anyways, they're still arguing it, and the crowd over there for Clarksburg was very angry about that, and some of the War Eagle fans was trying to answer their plea, but nothing doing. Who shot that one? Sarah?
Kaylee Scott.
Kaylee Scott. Give her 2. It's 60-31. Holmes with it now to Noelle Roberts. Subway 3. She got one.
There we go. Starting to warm up.
Yep, she's getting there.
But the problem with that last call is if she had made the three-pointer and they called a foul, they'd give her a
4-point,
yeah.
That is true, yeah. I see what you're talking about now. But since she didn't make it, they didn't give her anything, yeah.
That's I don't know. I kind of disagree with it, like you said as well, because yes, the ball was already in the air, so I guess that's why they call it completely after the shot. So I don't know. That's one of those IDKs.
Yeah, I'm
right?
not a ref. I couldn't have made that call in the moment. So number 3, Noelle Roberts with the foul. Second of her for the night, and 4 for the Lady War Eagles underneath. Ashlyn Yarbrough was trying to put up a shot in the paint. They're going to get a foul underneath. Number 24, Octavia Jones. That'll be her second. And the fifth now for the Lady War Eagles. Ashlyn Yarbrough at the charity stripe. No, Leah Abdallah. I'm not even reading the right team right now. Leah Abdallah at the charity stripe. That'll be her first shot. She makes it 32-63. Here's the second shot. She's not going to make that one. It's going to be White 24 stepped. Did he say stepped out?
Somebody stepped over the line, I think.
He called that on
she was in the circle before the ball hit the rim.
I have never seen that one before.
So you can't be inside the three-point line as well.
Defensive violation.
Yeah. I didn't even know that the person in the backcourt mattered. I didn't know Octavia Jones mattered in that situation at all. Right? I thought it was like just the 4 underneath.
And now we've got another lane violation.
He said 35 White. Wow.
One thing, good eye on Randall French. He went over there and talked to Coach Key and kind of give him a little bit more of an explanation on that foul a while ago. Quick 30-second break on the War Eagle Radio Network.
In need of wood, large or small, Watson Lumber Company and the Hardware House at 114 West Paris Street in Huntington, just off the Court Square, has got it all. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 7 to 12 on Saturday. Watson Lumber Company and the Hardware House can hook you up with all types of building materials to get your project from started to completion in no time. Call Watson Lumber Company at 986-3801 or the Hardware House at 986-2390.
Welcome back to listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network. Time Match Roofing and Home Repair. Remember, Shingle Metal for your home, rubber and other commercial for your business. Call Bobby Whitmore at 731-418-0325, or you can check him out on Facebook. Sorry, Jonathan.
Thank you. Well, that's good because I was I reached back and was saying something to Kelsey's mother for a second.
That's why I clicked you off. Sorry.
You muted me, huh?
Yep, sorry.
Well, speaking of Kelsey, she was trying to get that rebound, and it went out of bounds, but it went off of Clarksburg. Holmes with it now. She steps inside the right side. She'll go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line to shoot 2 as she was fouled on the right baseline.
So let's see if they get that on. I think he said number 10. Yep, number 10, Chloe Crum with that one. That'll be her fourth. And 4 for the Lady Rockets. 33, Kelsey Holmes at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. We'll see what she can do there. First shot is going to be back iron, no good. 32-63, still the score, 6-16 left in the Southern Chiropractic fourth quarter. Remember, you can check out Carroll Bank and Trust online at carrollbank.com or check them out at Huntington, McKenzie, Macklemooresville, Milan, Camden, Bradford, and Paris. And she's going to hit the second one, does Kelsey Holmes. So 1 of 2 good. And that's 64-32 now. Lady War Eagles with the lead.
I was going to say, if she missed that one, she won't be sleeping very well tonight because she's going to be in her brain.
Yeah.
But still, very good minutes for Kelsey Holmes getting in there and scrapping and playing hard. Who was that shot that one, Don?
Kaylee Scott again.
Yeah,
Kaylee Scott, give her 2 out of that.
After
64
the
to
block
34.
by Cambriana Ross.
Cambriana Ross on the block inside. This is going to be Kelsey Holmes right here in front of us. And we got a reach-in foul. That may be on Malia Abdallah.
No. Yeah, number 14, Malia Abdallah with that one. See me, that is for her. That'll be her first foul tonight. And 5 now for the Lady Rockets.
Holmes gets it inbound to Winberry. Now this is going to be Raider trying to back her way in. They feed it out. Oh, across the timeline it goes. Winberry tries to go get it, and it goes a backcourt violation. So it'll be Clarksburg basketball. And what's her number? 31. This is going to be Derryberry to inbound. They're going to get it midcourt to Malia Abdallah. Abdallah trying to work her way in. She tried to draw the foul, I think. She fell and threw at the same time. So they didn't buy that one.
And then
but they drew a foul, though.
Yeah, underneath, Crum picked up the rebound there. And then number 33, Kelsey Holmes, drew the foul. After this little shooting foul here, Chloe Crum headed to the charity stripe. That'll be the second foul of the night for Holmes. And 6 fouls now for the Lady War Eagles. Number 10, Chloe Crum just missed the first shot underneath. She gets another shot. Let's see what she's going to do with it. It's going to be missed as well. Rebounds, number 31, Sarah Derryberry. Jansen Winbury all over.
Top of the circle now. It's going to be Peterson trying to work her way in. It's tipped away just a little bit. It's going to be Derryberry.
Hey.
Holmes almost, or that was Winbury, almost had a piece of that one.
Oh, she definitely had a piece of that one. Oh, that first shot from Derryberry.
Then they cleaned up the mess underneath, 64-36. Back to the way now. It's going to be West Carroll. This is Holmes. To the left side, this is Winbury, or excuse me, Winbury over to Raider now. Raider back to Holmes. Top of the circle. Nope, it's ripped away. Malia Abdallah rips it away. Boy, Holmes gets her money's worth and hits the deck afterwards. She's a scrapper. I can tell you that.
She really is, yeah. Great defensive player for sure. That'd be 20. Well, they're going to get that foul, number 21, Jansen Winbury.
Really?
Yeah, I thought she was right around this area. I didn't even think she was underneath.
Shoot, I would have bet Kelsey Holmes
I
as
would
the
have
day
too,
is long because she reached in there and just laid into her.
Kind of gave a little jump right over the top of her head. I thought it was going to be her, but third foul of the night for Winbury. And 7 now for the Lady War Eagles. That's going to be Malia Abdallah at the charity stripe. First shot. She made the first shot. Made the second shot as well.
64-38. This is going to be Holmes with it now. Across the timeline she goes. To the left side, Winbury, and it's tipped away. And it goes past Jared Mims and 3 rows up.
He didn't have a banner, so he can kick it out if it rolls underneath his tail.
Right? That's funny. It's going to be Winbury to get it inbound. Gets it in backcourt to Holmes. Holmes across the timeline. Right side, it's going to be Noelle Roberts. 4:47 left in the ballgame. Cross-court pass. This is going to be Raider. Just steps inside the three-point line. She fires no. Kaylee Scott with a rebound. Clarksburg headed the other way. It's going to be number 10. This is Chloe Crum, top of the circle. They're going to feed it inside. That's going to be steps on Scott. And it turns it over to the Lady War Eagles. 4:29 left in this ball game. Fourth quarter brought to you by Southern Chiropractic. This is going to be Winbury, top of the circle, right side of Roberts. Back to Winbury. Derryberry had a piece of it. Gets it to Holmes now on the left side. Raider in the corner. Raider trying to work her way in the lane. No look pass to Winbury. Three-point shot is blocked. Gets it back and draws the foul. That's on Malia, I believe, again.
Yep. Malia Abdallah with that one. Should be her second now. No, her third. Her second. I thought so. Yeah, her second. Team sixth. And we had a host of both teams come in. We got for the Lady War Eagles, number 23, Sydney Bosley, number 30, Shaylin Pruitt, number 12, Naona Parker, number 24, Octavia Jones, number 5, Skylar Jones. And for the Lady Rockets, we got number 11, Destiny Eaton, number 25, that's Sam Seagraves. Also number 1, that's going to be Libby Autry. And then I feel like I missed, because we still got Clum and Abdallah out there still. So
Jones on the inbound pass gets it to Naona Parker, and she is attacked. Another foul on Malia Abdallah, and she just grins and is like, whatever. It's going to be Parker at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. First one is no good, and they're headed back to the way. I guess that was the 1-and-1 in the bonus. This is going to be Abdallah, and they're going to call a quick jump ball as Skylar Jones reaches in.
That's better than I thought what they were going to get out of that, because she was on all ball right there, so we made out pretty good on that one. I thought they might have got a foul on Jones there. I'm glad we did.
Could have, might have got.
Could have, might have, would have, should have.
English teacher's not listening.
I hope not. I hope they had listened all year.
That's funny.
So what have we got?
I think we had a shoe tying situation, or no, a tuck it in situation.
Yeah, shirt tucking situation.
A shirt tucking situation. This is going to be Skylar Jones with it now. Jones on the right side, trying to work away in the lane. Splits everybody. No look pass in underneath to Bosley. It hits every part of the rim and drops in. So 2 points for Sydney Bosley. Give it to her. 66-38. 3:38 left in this ball game. You see that? Yeah, Abdallah just pushed the chin of Naona Parker.
Chin area. Yeah, that was high.
Man, she just laid right into her chin and her mouth and said, "Get out my way, girl."
I do that every time you cut me off.
Right? Wow. Okay, I see how you're going to be, Carter. Malia Abdallah. So if I cut Carter off, he's just going to smack me in the mouth.
Chin you.
He's going to chin me over here. Wow.
What's that movie where that guy karate chopped him in the throat? That's what you'll do.
Wow. So who's the foul on? Pruitt.
Yeah, Shaylin Pruitt on that foul, number 30. First foul for her in the night. And 8 now for the Lady War Eagles. Yarbrough, Malia Abdallah, shot the first one, made it, missed the second one.
Jones with a rebound. That's going to be Skylar Jones headed the other way. If you don't like the comments, you can email Don Reed at don't read. That's REED at gmail.com.
There you go.
This is going to be Skylar Jones.
I got an empty email box.
An empty email box.
You actually check that?
Only when I email him the rosters and junk. Almost out of bounds. Sidney Bosley keeps it in. Octavia Jones now to Parker.
Wow.
Oh, look
There you
out.
go.
Just to the right side of the basket. Throws a Hail Mary. Gets it and the foul. She'll go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line for the N1.
Yep, get these youngsters some action out there. I love it.
That was crazy. That brought the
they got
bench off
Abdallah
of
with
it.
that. What?
Golly.
That's her fourth foul in just in like the 5 minutes she's been in, or two and a quarter she's been in, 2 minutes, something like that. 14.
Even Randall French is grinning about that one. That was nuts.
So 14, Micaiah Abdallah. They're going to say Naona Park. How do you step out of the?
Well,
it has to hit the rim first.
Yeah, it's got to get to the rim before they can step over the line.
After she shot it.
The rest of them can't step in there until after she leaves her hands. She can't step across the line until it touches the rim.
I did not know that. Wow.
You got to stay there. Foul on the floor, and let's see who it's on. You going to get Jones with that one?
Yeah, number 5, Skylar Jones with that one.
That was still crazy
third.
by Nana Parker. That was nuts.
That was nuts, yeah. She was underneath with full coverage. I mean, fully contested. There wasn't no doubt about that. Probably had 2 defenders on her.
She did, yeah.
And still put that thing up. So Skylar Jones, third foul for her of the night. Shooting was 25 Sam Seagraves, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, 25 Sam Seagraves. Missed the first shot of the 1-and-1. Ball tipped around. Looks like it's going to be out of bounds off of Lady War Eagles. So it'll be Lady Rockets basketball.
I swear it could have been War Eagle basketball, but nevertheless, Skylar Jones steals it away now. After the inbound pass, Jones across the timeline. 2:35 left in the Southern Chiropractic fourth quarter. West Carroll leads 68-39. Hopefully we hadn't lost any listeners or viewers because we've acting crazy. Naona Parker trapped in the corner. Bounce pass.
Acting.
Yeah, we is crazy. Libby Autry with the steal, and there's going to be a West Carroll foul, I believe.
You know, that younger Yarbrough or younger Dollar girl, she plays hard for her being just an 8th grader. I didn't even notice that, just an 8th grader on the night.
Oh, wow, yeah.
But still coming in with 4 fouls, playing absolute tough defense out there.
She's a scrapper.
That is true. The foul underneath was on West Carroll's number 12. That's going to be Naona Parker. That'll be her first foul of the night, and 10 now for the Lady War Eagles. Libby Autry, an 8th grader on the night, another one for the Rockets. Down here shooting, just missed the first one. 39-68. Looks like she's going to miss the second one as well. Looks like Yarbrough is going to come. I mean, not Yarbrough. Abdallah is going to come away with that rebound. Number 14, Aaliyah Abdallah. Skylar Jones across the charity stripe. Looks like she's going to give to Bosley over in the left wing.
Out of bounds, and it'll be Clarksburg basketball. This is going to be 68-39. 2:11 left in this ball game. Back to the way now for the Lady Rockets. They get over to the right side. Well, I can't see your number. That's 10. That's Crum. 3 ball. Couldn't get it. Out of bounds. It'll be West Carroll Lady War Eagle basketball.
Yep, Sam Seagraves headed for that rebound. She caught it and looked down and just noticed that about a half inch of her toe was over the line and shook her head.
She's like, well,
I guess you got me.
I guess.
Yep, 39 to dang it.
Dang it.
Dang,
That's exactly
Look
what
out.
she said.
Bosley for 3. Couldn't get it. Naona Parker trying to sky for it. Malia Abdallah gets it. It's going to be Crum headed back the other way. Crum with it now. Over to Autry for 3. No. Pruitt almost had a piece of that. It's going to be Seagraves with it. And a foul.
Are they going to get Pruitt with that foul? She's standing there with her arms up, I thought.
Yep, I think so.
Yeah, I guess so. Number 30, Shaylin Pruitt on that one. That'll be her second foul of the night.
What?
And the 11th now for the Lady War Eagles. I didn't think she fouled, but then I heard him say second right as soon as I was talking. Second.
Wow.
Kimbriana Ross entering the ball game, and Jansen Winberry alongside of her. Coming out, it's going to be Skylar Jones and Octavia Jones.
I'm glad we don't get paid for professionalism.
Yeah, I wouldn't get my bonus every week.
Don said, what bonus?
So Sydney,
Wow.
or no, that was Sam Seagraves.
We don't know what's going on.
Number 25, Sam Seagraves missed the first one, hit the second one.
Winberry
41-68 now.
with it in the corner to Pruitt. Trap, gets it back to Winberry. Right baseline, up and over. Oh, it rattled and rolled in there. And the look at the older girls over there giving the youngsters the attaboy.
Every time they all stand up, Alyssa Butler stands up with them, but she only has one leg, so she stands up on one leg. Watch her.
She's got one leg and a crutch, huh?
Yeah. She didn't even use the crutch. She stand up on one crutch.
That is funny. We're not making fun of you. Okay?
No, not at all. Not at all.
It's just 70-41, less than a minute. Shaylin Pruitt, right side. It's going to be Winberry. Subway 3, air ball right into the hands of don't know who. The ball's on the floor. Everybody goes for it. And a face plant by Bosley.
Yeah, and Winberry at the bottom of the pile. I feel
so Winberry was at the bottom, and Bosley and one of the Clarksburg players goes right over the top of her, and Bosley face planted.
She was laughing.
She's getting up smiling.
Court, yeah.
She's like, well, I guess I'll clean the floor of my face for a second. It's going to be Seagraves. They're going to feed it underneath. Can't see it. Referee in the way.
Wow, that was
and a foul.
Yeah, that was number 1 underneath Libby Autry, and Kimbriana Ross comes in with the straight smack down.
Now Bosley's rubbing her face. She's like, yeah, let's think better of this.
now that I give myself a second, this is kind of hurt.
It's a little sore here.
So Autry at the charity stripe shooting the free throw shots, and she just missed the first one. Kimbriana Ross with her 3rd foul on the night, and 12 now for the Lady War Eagles. Autry, second shot on its way now. She's going to front iron that one. It'll roll in. So Jansen Winberry to inbound. Iona Parker across the timeline for the Lady War Eagles.
Parker with it now. Sets up shop top of the circle. It's tipped away. Pruitt almost had a piece of it, but Abdallah steals it. Can she go all the way? She's going to draw the foul. She'll go to the Carroll Bank, or go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Who's the foul on? Is that Pruitt again?
Yep, number 30, Shaylin Pruitt with that one. That'll be her 3rd on the night. And 13 now for the Lady War Eagles. Number 14, Malia Abdallah at the charity stripe. She gets to shoot 2 shots there. 42-70 is the scores. First shot is no good. 31.4 seconds left in this ball game. Wish somebody would swallow a whistle.
Yeah. That's funny.
14, Malia Abdallah just missed the second shot as well. Rebound is going to be number 30, Shaylin Pruitt.
Almost an hour and a half for this ball game, so I agree with you.
There's been a lot of fouls called, yeah.
Bosley for 3. This is going to be Kimbriana Ross with a rebound. Pruitt, long 2. She fires, no. Eaton, and it goes out of bounds, and I believe it should be West Carroll ball. 13 and a half seconds to get it inbound. Winberry is the assignment on that. Inbound to Bosley. To Pruitt now with 10. Top of the circle. And they're going to draw a foul.
Come on.
Autry, I believe, with it.
I mean, as much as I love basketball here, it's a little lopsided, and we're at 8.6 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, so, swallow it. Well, they're trying to give Pruitt a little bit
That is
girl
true.
back.
Yeah,
she's got
yeah,
3
yeah.
fouls and say, here, why don't you just go to the stripe?
Let's get her to shoot some shots. See what she's looking like at the charity stripe. Carroll Bank Trust free throw line. Shaylin Pruitt. First shot is going to be no good. A little bit of a front iron. They're front end 1-1, so Sam Seagraves on the rebound.
Down to 4 seconds. Going to be Abdallah. Free throw line. It's tipped away and blocked. Winberry doesn't see the time and don't have time. But your happy final, 70-42. Lady War Eagles win this ball game. And let's look at their stats. They will go 7-9 overall, 3-3 on the district.
Wow, yeah.
With that happy final, 70-42. We'll take a 1-minute message, and we'll get stats, comments, and more after this on the War Eagle Radio Network.
When you have a growing family, other things in your life start getting bigger too, like your home.
Can't wait for the new check! What?
And especially your bills.
That'll be $249.86.
Oh. But with Allstate, the amount you can save is getting bigger too. Because right now, when you bundle coverage for your car, home, motorcycle, and more, you can save up to 30%.
Call your Carroll County Allstate agent at Huntington Insurance, 731-986-4406. Citizens Bank and Trust Company in Atwood, Tennessee is the bank for you if you're looking to be treated like family. When you need a loan, you want to talk directly to the bank's loan official and get immediate answers instead of waiting on a corporate level decision. Stop by 1359 West Main Street in Atwood, Tennessee to find out what loan best fits you at Citizens Bank and Trust Company. Online at citizensbankatwood.com or call 662-7171. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Where can you find the stuff you need that the other hardware stores don't carry? At the most diversified store in Carroll County, Bennett Hardware in McKenzie, Tennessee has it all. Farrell Calhoun Paint, Larson Doors, and Case Knives to Orca Coolers, Traeger Pellet Grills, carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and even those hard-to-find mobile home parts, too. Check out Bennett Hardware on Highland Drive in McKenzie for all that stuff you need. Call 731-352-9223 or visit them Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5 and Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
Got barbecue on your mind? Then check out Big Daddy's Barbecue at 17615 Highland Drive in McKenzie, Tennessee. Mark Anderson and his staff knows what it takes to make great barbecue at an affordable price. They have more than just barbecue, including homemade coleslaw, potato salad, baked beans, many homemade pies, salads, homemade sausages, and more, including the house favorite, the barbecue baked potato. Big Daddy's Barbecue in McKenzie, Tennessee, open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 8. Check them out on Facebook or call them at 352-3873.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they stay there.
Welcome back. You're listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network. Your happy final here in the Eagles Nest, 42-70, a 28-point win over the Clarksburg Lady Rockets for your Lady War Eagles. Well, let me get on with a little bit of a little stats here for the game. Let's see. War Eagles going to win 70-42.
I get it.
Sure. I mean, I don't mind. It ain't no problem.
For the visiting Lady Rockets from Clarksburg, 42 points off a 12 of 37 from the field at 32%, 3 of 17 from three-point land at 18%, and 13 of 38 from the free throw line at 34%. Lady War Eagles, 70 points off of 25 of 49 from the field at 50%, 8 of 20 from three-point land at 40%, which is pretty good, and 12 of 24 from the free throw line at 50%, which is a little subpar, but in a win, you can't say anything about it.
Complain too much about it.
Yeah. Fast break points for West Carroll, 14 for Clarksburg, 2 points off the turnover. West Carroll with 20. Clarksburg with 14 points in the paint. West Carroll 26. Clarksburg with 12. Second chance points. Clarksburg had 8. West Carroll had 6. Rebounds, 35 for West Carroll, 34 for Clarksburg.
Wow, that's close.
Turnovers, 22 for Clarksburg, 20 for West Carroll. Individually for Clarksburg, we have 2 points for Chloe Crum, 3 points for Grace Bartholomew, 9 points for Kaylee Scott, 5 points for Sammy Roney, 5 points for Micaiah Abdallah, 1 point for Libby Autry. Slide on down, got 5 points for Malia Abdallah, 3 points for Cassie Blunt, 5 points for Sarah Derryberry, and 2 for Carly Blunt for West Carroll.
Oh, wow.
You done said, oh, wow.
That's crazy.
8 points for Maya Thompson, 3 points for Skylar Jones, 2 for Aaron Norman, 3 for Noel Roberts, Niona Parker with 2, Jansen Winberry with 2, Sydney Bosley with 2, and Octavia Jones with 2, and 1 for Kelsey Holmes. 17 points for Kaylee Butler.
That's crazy, wow.
And a whopping 28 points for Maya Jones.
That's insane. How many rebounds did she get, Jones?
Yeah, she didn't get but about 6 total.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Dang. I was hoping she was going for the double-double tonight.
Yeah, that would have been nice. But,
Yeah.
score by quarter, 14-9 in the first for West Carroll, 25-15 in the second West Carroll, 11-4 West Carroll in the third, and 14-10 Clarksburg in the fourth for your final score, 70-42.
Yeah, what do you think were some big turning plays or points that the Lady War Eagles did different tonight that might have helped them out a lot? I know one, and I was talking to Jonathan about this at halftime. I'll go ahead and show it to you. Right here at the 3-point field goal percentage, I know we're only shooting about a 40%, but usually it's like a 17% because we already took 50 shots at beyond the arc. So this time, when we came into half, we was like He was like 4 for like only 10, and I was like, wow,
Well,
Jonathan. Usually every time we come into half, we're up. I mean,
4
30
for 9,
free throws all. I mean, 30 3-pointers already. I mean, at least 20. So that they took a lot less 3-point shots. That's what we need right there. Drive it in the paint. Put the easy 2 points up. Quit trying to worry about the big 3. You can't always get the big 3, but the big 2 is a lot easier to come by.
In that second half, they got several turnovers from Clarksburg and went down and scored. So.
That is true. A lot of fouls tonight too, so that could have helped them out a little bit.
But it's still a good win. Now we get McKenzie Friday night. Maybe they can keep going strong.
Yeah. Well, all right, Don. I'm going to read this ad off. You get ready to think about your Plexus Slim player of the game. Remember, if you need energy, maybe a better sleep, what about a better immune system? You want to cut carbs? Plexus products can help. Get healthy with Plexus. They even have vitamins and drinks for kids. Call Melanie Herndon at 731-694-9347 or visit online at plexusworldwide.com/Melanie Herndon. So let's first get your Plexus Slim player of the game for the visiting Lady Rockets.
Just go for Clarksburg.
Yeah.
9 points, Kaylee Scott.
Yeah, I mean, she did kind of run the floor underneath. She probably had most of their rebounds, too. I imagine she was definitely leading the way in rebounds.
She had 4.
Yeah, 4.
So, she had
no more, no less than anybody else for sure. So she definitely ran the floor out there for the Lady Rockets. She wasn't the big shooter, but she was definitely underneath playing her part all night. So I'll give it to her.
Yeah, Micaiah Abdallah had 6 rebounds. She was the one that was the strength underneath the goal, but then she didn't play much the second half.
Yeah,
so.
She came in. She kind of ran into foul trouble a little earlier, didn't she? In the second quarter.
Yeah.
So what about your Plexus Slim player of the game for the home team Lady War Eagles tonight? This one's kind of a tough one, man.
In the first half, I'd have given it to Kaylee Butler.
Yeah, I imagine.
But Maya Jones, 28 points on
28 points. That's crazy. That's a lot of points to put up in one night.
And she knew it, too. You can see the smile on her face.
Yeah, that is true, yeah. And then she didn't even play all the – I don't think any of the starters played at all in the fourth quarter. She did that in 3 quarters.
Yeah, like I said, it's still a good win, no matter what you say.
Oh, yeah, it is. So do you want to talk a little bit about the boys' game? We ain't got too much time. Got about 1:47. We've been running our traps here.
Yeah.
So what do you think the boys got to do tonight to come away with a victory over the Clarksburg Rockets?
I think just do what they've been doing the past 2 or 3 games.
Yeah.
Just use their speed.
Oh, yeah.
Get up and just cruise. Don't cruise.
No, don't cruise.
Going.
Yeah. Go all the way through the game till the whistle blows and the last horn blows. But all I'm saying is you're probably gonna want to stop number 42, Micaiah Wilson, underneath the senior on the night. He's a pretty big player underneath. I imagine he can probably get up there, maybe even slam a dunk in. I don't know. And then you got number what's his name? Number 32, Spencer Webb. You remember him from past years back?
Yep.
Now that kid can shoot. You're gonna have to guard him beyond the arch, but as long as you take care of Webb and you take care of Wilson, we should have a good night.
I think we got it. We got it tonight. Who am I thinking about? The quarterback.
Josh Clark, Xander Moon.
Xander Moon,
Xander Moon out there. Josh Clark
always.
Moore. Yeah.
Xander Moon is the one that's just been showing out the past 3 games.
Oh, yeah. We got him all. All right, well, we're going to take a 30-second break here, and then when we come back, we'll have your shelter insurance starting lineup on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Rogers Hydrant Service, Inc. is a family-owned and operated company located in the heart of West Tennessee. Their business stands on hard work and hands-on customer service. Whether you need hydrant flow testing, flushing, and repairs, valve operation, hydrant painting, GPS mapping, backflow device testing and repair, or water main repairs, they are the complete hydrant company to serve all of your hydrant needs. Call Tim Rogers or Joey Cherry at 731-662-3700. Rogers Hydrant Service, Inc. They know H2O.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Time now to take a look at the Shelter Insurance starting lineup for the boys' game. Shelter Insurance located at 1751 Cedar Street in McKenzie. Call them at 731-393-0003. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 with home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. Check them out on Facebook. We're your shield, we're your shelter. Online at shelterinsurance.com/Mark Anderson. First up for the Clarksburg Rockets at guard, a sophomore. Number 2, Braden Cobb. At wing, a senior, number 14, Miles Rogers. At guard, a freshman, number 25, Stephen Gilbert. At wing, a senior, number 32, Spencer Webb. And at post, a freshman, number 55, Chris Hooker. Coach Mike Limbaugh, I believe he's about, 32 years into this or something like that, I do believe, for the West Carroll War Eagles. Starting at guard, a senior, number 1, that's going to be Luke Moore. Starting at guard, number 5, that's going to be a senior, Tyler Johnson. Starting at forward, a senior, number 14, Jed Robinson. Starting at guard, a junior, number 3, Jalen Anglin. At guard, a junior, number 35, Josh Clark. Coach Jason Fitch leading the way. Ryan Mansfield of Bernard Likes on the assist for the West Carroll War Eagles. Your Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter coming up. They're located at 1359 West Main Street in Atwood. Call them at 662-7171 or visit them online at citizensbankatwood.com. Checking, savings, loans, debit cards, and more. Equalizing lender, member FDIC. 24-hour ATM. Remember the Money Pass Network surcharge-free ATM where you got the Money Pass logo on the ATM and on your card. Y'all ready to go, boys? Might want to unmute your microphones and let's get ready to rock. England to jump center for West Carroll, and that's who's going to win the opening tip. It's going to be Tyler Johnson, and he's going to be on the right side. Johnson with it now. Top of the circle. England strikes first. Subway 3. Give it to him. England's already hot tonight, boys, and we'll take it on the baseline.
Wow.
And that's going to be turning it over to West Carroll. That was number 2, Braden Cobb.
I thought they might get a little foul out of England right there because he was kind of really close to him as he stepped out on the baseline, but I don't guess he had any contact, so we're good to go there.
England with it now. This is going to be Moore, and Carter, take it away for just a second.
I got you. So this is going to be Tyler Johnson out here on the left corner. Get it inside to Josh Clark. Bail it back out. Jalen Anglin thought about a Subway 3, but he's going to get over to Robinson in the corner. And finally, Tyler Johnson on the left wing for a Subway 3 and give it to him.
Remember, you can order online at Subway.com and the Subway smartphone app, and that was fresh.
Both of those were fresh, Jonathan. Back to back.
Yeah. Back the other way now as England steals it away, and he tries to get it up and over. That's going to be a partial block. I believe 25. Stephen Gilbert got a piece of it.
Yeah.
Headed the other way now. It's going to be Braden Cobb with it now. Cobb is going to back it out. To the left side, this will be Gilbert. Gilbert with it now, top of the circle. Right side, it's going to be Hooker. Chris Hooker. He's a big feller.
He's a big and wide kind of guy, too.
Don't let him underneath.
He's on the Clarksburg football team.
He's on the football team that they ain't got. Wow. So back the other way now. This is going to be underneath. That's Webb. Couldn't get it.
He's their center.
He's their center. This is going to be Moore trying to work his way in. England from the parking lot. Subway 3. And that's all we've had tonight is 3 threes.
Yep.
9-0 so far. Hey, let's see. We had 2 by England and 1 by whom? Johnson, was it?
Yeah, Tyler Johnson. Yeah, it was Johnson.
Headed the other way now. It's going to be Gilbert. Underneath, they hand it off to the big guy. That's Hooker. Chris Hooker gets his own rebound, tries to clean it up, and Clark finally with a rebound. It's going to be Moore. Forward ahead.
What are those
England.
black stripes on their jersey?
Subway 3. Couldn't get it. Black stripes on what?
You see that on their shoulders? Every one of them.
Back to the way now. This is going to be stolen away. Tyler Johnson with it now. Over to England. Back to Johnson. And he got his money's worth.
Yeah, he
Spencer
really did
Webb.
too, yeah.
So I believe Johnson will go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, 32 Spencer Webb on that one. That'll be the first foul for him of the night. And the first foul for the Rockets. Don, you got any idea what that long black stripe thing is? Nope. Timeout, Trivia and Home Repair timeout. We'll talk about it after the break on the War Eagle Radio Network.
You want to eat fresh, don't you?
Fresh. Yeah, fresh.
Healthy, fresh, and most importantly, delicious is just around the corner at your local Subway. Whether you're in Milan, Dresden, Paris, Greenfield, Trenton, McKenzie, or Medina, there's a Subway waiting for you. 6-inch or foot-long subs piled high with fresh vegetables and classic meats of your choice are just the key to a great lunch or dinner. Order ahead at Subway.com or the Subway smartphone app. Subway, eat fresh.
Welcome back. You're listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network. 5:57 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. Remember, check them out at 1359 West Main Street now. Would or call them at 662-7171. Visit them online at citizensbankatwood.com.
We will find that out in a minute, Carter. We'll find out what the black stripe is for.
Yeah,
we got some folks that we can ask.
Okay, so Tyler Johnson at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. He just knocked down the first one. 10-0 now after the 3 3-pointers and the 1 free throw. 5:57 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter, and Tyler Johnson hits a pair at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. So 11-0 now. Rockets basketball. This is going to be number 55. Hooker with it. Yeah.
3, no. Rebound, Tyler Johnson. Headed back the other direction. Forward ahead now to Anglin. Thank God he caught it, or Carter would have had a basketball print. It's going to be to Johnson. Johnson at the free throw line. Bits it over to Clark. Clark back to Johnson. Man, he should have shot
he
that.
definitely, I think he could.
Goodness.
Yeah, he had enough time.
He had 3 seconds to shoot that one. This is going to be Robinson with it now. Top of the circle now is going to be Clark trying to work his way in. Left side, Johnson, subway 3, drains it. 14-0 already.
So 3 threes from Anglin and 2 threes from Tyler Johnson.
Wow. So this is going to be a foul, and let's see who's it going to be on.
No, it was
Is that a
travel.
Foul? Yeah. Travel, okay.
Yep.
Stoops.
So that's going to be number, I can't see his
12.
number 12, that Jacoby Clark coming in. Great basketball name that kid has.
Anglin with it now to Johnson, thought about a 3. Back to Anglin now, out high. Moore, free throw line. Moore is trapped between them, splits the defenders, and a foul from Gilbert, I believe.
I think that's the second time Gilbert's got a foul underneath. So somebody going up for a shot and him just, getting his money worth. No, wrong guy. So that'll be Gilbert's first foul. And 2 now for the Clarksburg Rockets. 5:04 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. Luke Moore drains the first shot at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. Remember, you check them out in Huntington, McKenzie, Macklin, Mooresville, Milan, Camden, Bradford, and Paris. Or check them out online at carrollbank.com. Moore's up now for his second shot. He's going to hit that one as well. 16-0 with 5:04 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. Inbound pass was stolen away from Anglin over to Tyler Johnson. Johnson does it back out to Moore.
Moore with it now between the circles. Moore out high on the right side, gets it to Clark. Top of the circle now to Johnson. Johnson almost tripped, gets it underneath to Clark. And Clark's going to go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line to shoot 2.
I think he's going to get Webb with that one. Yep, number 32, Spencer Webb on that foul. That'll be his second of the night. And 3 now for the Rockets. We're about to have wholesale changes coming up. Everybody except for Josh Clark's going to roll out since he's shooting. Looks like rolling in right now is Atkins, Hart, Xander Moon, and number 24, that's Andrew Huff. So out is Moore, Anglin, Robinson, and Johnson. Josh Clark missed the first one at the charity stripe now for his second one. Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. He drains it, so they're going to get him out and bring number 31, Jack Barrow, in his place. 4:47 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. And this is going to be Rockets basketball, number 25, Stephon Gilbert to inbound.
Woo, about lost it at midcourt line there. It's going to be Hooker with it now. And Atkins steals it away. Jaquan Atkins across the timeline he goes. To the right side, Colton Hart. Back to Atkins. Nope. And look at Moon.
Trying for it.
Where'd he come from? He tried to get it back inbound.
Lucky Timothy didn't come over here. We might have had a little scrum by the table.
Yeah, Moonbout joined us on the broadcast there. This is going to be Garner with it now. Dakota Garner out high on the right side. Garner trying to work his way in, and the pass is tipped away. Moon has got it. Moon wants the layup, and it was too strong off the back glass. He hangs his head for a moment, but he's right back in it. It's going to be Rogers trying to work his way in. Fires. No. Rebound Huff. Huff has got it. Moon's got to be a little bit softer on his layup there. He was off the back glass.
Fast
too
break
strong.
right there, yeah.
Hart with it now. Gets it out to Jaquan Atkins. Atkins with it now between the circles. He's going to back it out at midcourt line. Going to hand off to Barrow, back to Hart. Now it's going to be Moon. Over the left side, this is going to be Huff trying to work his way in. Bails it over to Hart. Atkins with it now between the circles. Atkins trying to back his way in, and they're going to draw the foul, and I can't see his number.
That's Miles Rogers, number 14. That'll be his first foul of the night. And the fourth now for the Clarksburg Rockets. 17-0 Xander Moon to inbound with 3:28 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company's first quarter. Jaquan Atkins in the right wing with it.
Atkins with it now, right side. Over to Barrow on the right corner. Barrow looking for a place to put it. Gets it to Moon, slashing through the lane, and runs right into Jacoby Clark and loses the ball. It's going to be Gilbert with it now. Gilbert trying to work his way all the way down. Layup, no. Rebound, look at Barrow getting it. Barrow is trapped. They get it to Atkins. Across the timeline he goes. Going to wait on everybody to come to him. Nope, Atkins says, I'm going to take it. Short corner right side. Gets his own rebound, and it's tipped away. Rogers got a piece of it. So it's Clarksburg back the other way. It's going to be Garner across the timeline. Hand off to Miles Rogers. That sounds like a singer. Miles Rogers.
He's a pretty good shooter, that Miles Rogers. He was who I was trying to think of at the beginning of the game, me and Don, the pregame show. But I do remember Rogers always shooting the long ball.
We're going to get a foul. I'm not sure who it's on.
They're going to get Moon with that one. Yep, number 21, Xander Moon on that foul. Gave him a little reach in, even though he came out with possession. Probably caused a little too much ruckus while he was in there.
A ruckus.
So 42, Micaiah Wilson coming in. And 55, Chris Hooker coming out. Clarksburg basketball, Miles Rogers straight inbound to number 42, Wilson. Handoff to 25, Spencer Gilbert, and he tried for two, nothing doing underneath. They're going to say that Miles Rogers had possession of it as he stepped out of bounds, so it will be War Eagle basketball. And look out, Dallas Montgomery coming into the ball game, and Xander Moon coming out. 2 minutes, 23 seconds left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. War Eagles are leading 17-0.
Atkins with it now. Across the timeline he goes. To Hart, top of the circle. 17-0. Clarksburg has got nothing just yet. It's going to be Montgomery with it. Right wing. Picks up his dribble in the bad spot. Gets it to Hart, top of the circle. Atkins, subway, three. Back irons it. Look at Huff skying for the rebound. Almost didn't have it, but comes away with it. Atkins trying to work his way in around the defenders. And he's going to draw the foul. He'll go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line to shoot two.
I think they're going to get that on Gilbert, and they do. Number 25, Stephon Gilbert with that one. That'll be his second of the night. And 5 now for the Clarksburg Rockets. Jaquan Atkins at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. Let's see what he can do there. Remember, you can check him out in Huntington, McKenzie, Macklemoresville, Milan, Camden, Bradford, and Paris. They got checking, savings, loans, debit cards, online banking, and a smartphone app. They also have the Twin Oaks Rewards, checking with cash back, and a Money Pass ATM. Surcharge-free ATM anywhere you go that has the Money Pass logo. Just look for it on the ATM if you see it. Surcharge is free. Come in, be number 2, Braden Cobb, and out was Gilbert. 1 of 2 good at the charity stripe for Jaquan Atkins. 18-0 now is the score with 1:53 left in the Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter.
Oh, I thought he walked a mile with that one, but gets it forward ahead to Rogers. This is going to be Jacoby Clark. Subway three, no. Rebound tipped around. Clark is going to just hang on to it. He says, that's my ball. And Limbaugh bails him out with a top-notch ribbon and home repair timeout on the War Eagle Radio Network.
If fresh, homemade, hand-patted burgers and the best Southern eating is what you're looking for, well, look no further than downtown Atwood at Christie's Camo Cafe and Grill. Just across the street from Max Camo Connection, you'll find the best sweet tea on the block, a tasty Southern breakfast, appetizers, sandwiches, chicken, and more. Call ahead for takeout at 731-662-3770 or come on in, sit a while, and enjoy some good Southern eating. For hours and more information, visit Christie's Camo Cafe and Grill on Facebook.
Well, this is country music, and we do.
Welcome back to listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network. 1:37 left in our Citizens Bank and Trust Company first quarter. Remember, check them out at 1359 West Main Street in Atwood, or you can call them in. That's 731-662-7171. Visit them online at citizensbankatwood.com. Remember, they are the friendly bank.
We got a foul, but somebody is barking back here. I
Somebody's
believe I know
trying to
who
be
it
the
is.
referee.
I believe I know who it is. Just saying. It's going to be Jacoby Clark underneath. He's trapped. Finally gets it out to Wilson. Oh, Wilson's a tall one, too. This is going to be Garner. Garner trying to work his way in. Garner top of the circle. Now he's trying to work his way in the right side. They're going to call a foul on the floor before the shot, so it went in. That's the first time they've seen basket, but it doesn't count.
So they're going to get that foul. Number 2, Jaquan Atkins. So it must have been away from the basketball. That'll be his second. Inbound pass directly underneath to number 3. That's going to be Dakota Garner, and give him 2 points out of it. Trying to steal it away at half court. Jaquan Atkins comes away with it, gets it over to Andrew Huff on the right corner. Down out high. This is Atkins with it now. Between the circles. He's going to get it over out high now to Colton Hart, and looks like he is going to walk it out. That'll be turnover. Clarksburg basketball. Let's see who's going to inbound for him. That'll be number 2, Braden Cobb inbounding. And Dakota Garner will take it across the timeline for him.
Well, I found out what the black stripes are for, and I'll give that to you here in just a minute. This is going to be Garner with it now. Garner, top of the circle. In between the circles, he is trapped. They're going to get it to Jacoby Clark. Down to 42 seconds. It's tipped away. This is Huff. Can he go all the way? Huff splits the defenders. Layup is good. 20-2. West Carroll with the lead. Clarksburg with it, trying to work his way across the timeline. Clarksburg, and it's tipped away. It's going to be Montgomery out of bounds. And it's going to be Clarksburg basketball, I do believe. Okay, real quick. The black stripes on the left shoulder of each of the boys is in honor of Emily Peterson, a senior who died in a car crash back last September. So thoughts and prayers are with her family, and a very good little way to honor them. Just have each they've each got a little black stripe on their jersey there.
I figured it was for something like that. I told you.
I remember that name, Emily Peterson.
Yeah, I remember Emily Peterson really well. She was a really good friend of some of my buddies.
Got you.
Yeah, I've seen her a lot of times. I'm terribly sorry for her family.
So Blake Key, former West Carroll coach, let me know what's going on with that.
Coach Key. Thanks, Coach Key. Yeah.
Over there.
I go.
He's with Clarksburg now.
Yeah, I know he is, but thanks for letting us know, Coach. So number 14, Miles Rogers at the charity stripe. They got that foul on number 00, Colton Hart, his first. And 4 now for the War Eagles. Miles Rogers missed the first shot of the charity stripe. Second shot, looks like he's going to hit nothing but net on that one. 3-20 now. Clarksburg finally has some on the board with 7 seconds left in the first quarter.
This is going to be Atkins. Over to Huff, down to 2. Huff with 1, up and over. Got it at the buzzer. 22-3 after 1. Back in a moment on the War Eagle Radio Network.
We are FSB Insurance, one of the largest independent agencies in West Tennessee since 1897. We have access to many carriers versus having just one rate. Insurance can be confusing and frustrating to all of us. Let us help and discover why others have stood by us for so long. FSB Insurance, 352-2424.
Online at fsbins.com and also on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google+. Lighten your load with a partner you can depend on. FSB Insurance.
If getting healthy and gaining energy is part of your growing goals, then Atwood Nutrition is the place for you. With loaded teas and meal replacement shakes made fresh from Atwood Nutrition, you can meet those goals in record time. Between 2 and 5 grams of sugar, loaded teas like the Screaming Eagle, Fiery Redhead, and Mermaid Splash are sure to hit the spot. Atwood Nutrition on 40 Broad Street is open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 4. Call them at 731-662-0005 or check them out on Facebook.
Welcome back listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network. Now time for our FSB Insurance second quarter. Remember, you can check out on Highland Drive in McKenzie. Call Mickey Cunningham at 731-352-2424. Or visit online at fsbins.com. She shops many carriers versus just having the one rate. You can check them out on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google+. In between the Sonic and the McKenzie down there in McKenzie. Or the Sonic and the Subway down there in
Sonic
McKenzie.
and the McKenzie.
Down there in McKenzie.
I understand
Good Lord.
what you said. That was 25. Gilbert in underneath, and I believe he's going to draw the foul after it was tipped away. Nope, they're going to get a Spencer Webb.
Offensive foul right there. Wow. So
Josh Clark got the rebounds. He fouled Clark.
Yeah. Okay, I'm with you now. Gotcha.
So it's Daddy Donna's 4.
Yeah, I'm glad we got it, man. Me and you just quit paying attention too much.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Got to be more with it now.
Somebody's got to babysit.
Wow.
That's a big shot right there.
Clark to Anglin. No look pass over to Tyler Johnson. Subway 3. Remember, you can order online at Subway.com and the Subway smartphone app.
And that was fresh right there, Jonathan, for sure.
Tyler Johnson was
pretty
11 on the night.
11 on the night, and Anglin steals it away. And Miles Rogers on the attack. Falls, hits the deck, but fouls on the way down.
Johnson's got what? 3 threes and 2 shots at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line? I think so, yeah. Wow. He's having a good night tonight, is John. So foul, that foul was on Clarksburg's number 14. That's going to be Miles Rogers. Second one for him on the night, and 7 now for the War Eagles.
You said Jacoby Clark sounds like a good basketball name. I swear, Miles Rogers sounds like a good musician. A singer and a musician.
So number 3, Jalen Anglin. Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. This is for the front end of the 1-and-1. Knocks down the front end, so he'll stay for the back end. 26-3 now. War Eagles lead by 23 with 7:12 left in the FSB Insurance second quarter. Second shot coming up now from Jalen Anglin. Remember, check him out online at carrollbank.com, and he hits a pair at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. 27-3 now.
Back the other way now for Clarksburg. Ready to run and gun. That is 25. Josh Clark had a piece of it. That's Gilbert. Couldn't get it. Anglin with it now. A bounce pass halfway down the court to Moore. Couldn't make the layup. He was going too fast.
That took 2 bounces before it finally got to him.
That was nuts. I've never seen a cross-court bounce pass.
In between traffic,
Oh,
too.
yeah, in traffic. Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
Hooker gets his own rebound out of bounds, and it'll be West Carroll basketball.
Yep, got it. Was falling, trying to throw it back off of the hip of Robinson, but couldn't quite get it done, so he stepped on the ground real quick before.
27-3. West Carroll leads. Moore with it now to Clark, top of the circle. Clark's just going to hang on to it for a second. Wait for Moore. Free throw line jumper. Man, front and back iron, couldn't get it. Rebound Hooker. Out of bounds, it'll be somebody's basketball.
It's like Clarksburg's, yeah.
Yeah.
27-3, 6:25 left in this FSB Insurance second quarter.
Inbound to Garner. Now to Jacoby Clark. Clark splitting the defenders, gets it down court to Cobb. I believe Clark had a piece of that. Moore with the rebound. Forward ahead to Anglin. Anglin, they're going to call a charge. That was a float as Jacoby Clark was falling. And Coach Jason Fitch, look at the grin.
He was set for like half a second, if that. He was not set for 2 seconds.
Well, I don't know if you really got to be set for 2 seconds.
I thought you had to be set for 2
seconds. You got to at least be
Put your hands
set.
up. Is it 2
You got to
going?
be set. No.
Oh,
You got to at least be set.
I thought it was 2 seconds.
I think the smile from the coach was like either I agree with that or I disagree with that, or
That looked like a disapproval.
don't really
kind of
want that
smile
to
right
happen.
there.
So I don't know.
I'm going to smile through the pain kind of smile. That's what that
Right.
looked like.
Smile through the pain. I like that. It's going to be more with it now. I got to play basketball for a second. At least get it inbound over there. Out of bounds, and it will be Clarksburg basketball.
3 seconds on Clark.
Oh, lane violation. Clark was painting. He wanted it a different color,
Yeah.
and they didn't like that.
I like that color we got out there.
It is very nice. Cross-court pass. Clark tips it away. No-look pass over to Robinson. He wasn't reading the same book, but Anglin says, I'll come here and save it. Anglin across the timeline as he was kind of shoved.
Yeah. Coach Jason Fitch wanting a foul out of that, but I don't guess he's going to get one.
Nah, I think he's also not happy with some of the different offhanded play right there. I think the boys were a little lost their brain for a second there. It's going to be Cobb with it now to Garner. Top of the circle. Now to the right. Anglin tips it away. Anglin's ready to go get it. Got to pick it up, dribble it. A nice pass over to Johnson, slashing from the right in the lane, the hoop and the harm. He'll go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line for the end one.
So they're going to get number 12, Jacoby Clark, on that foul right there. Should be his first foul of the night. And 8 now for the Rockets. Got number 14, Miles Rogers coming in. Number 42, Micaiah Wilson coming in. And did number 2 come in, or was he already in, Don?
He was already in.
Oh, okay. So number 5, Tyler Johnson at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line.
Pay attention, Carter.
Here's the and one. He makes the and one, 30-3 now, and the War Eagles are up by 27.
Gotcha. Yeah. Kilter there a little bit, didn't I?
Yeah.
Jacoby Clark picks up his dribble in a bad spot. Be ready to catch it right here. They're going to get it up and over to Miles Rogers. He floats, fires, and he's going to draw the foul. Goodness.
Let's see, that foul's going to be on number 35, Josh Clark. That'll be his first foul of the night, and 6 now for the War Eagles. So that'll send number 14, Miles Rogers, to the charity stripe. Here's the first shot from Rogers. 30-3. War Eagles lead by 27. Rogers made the first shot, make that a 26-point lead as Clarksburg goes up to 4. 5:06 left in the FSB Insurance second quarter. Here's the second shot for Miles. Back iron, front iron, and Josh Clark's finally going to come away with the rebound.
Back the other way now. It's going to be Moore to Johnson. Subway 3. Give it to him. Extra foot long.
17.
Wow. He's leading the way tonight. Tyler Johnson is.
And what? The last couple of games, it's like he's not even been on the scoreboard.
He really does need to start shooting a little bit more. I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that, but this man can shoot, and he needs to take a couple more shots during each game, as you can see tonight.
Gilbert tried it from the top of the arc, couldn't get it. This is going to be Anglin with a rebound. Floats, fires, can't get it. Rebound, that's going to be Gilbert. Anglin, I think he was upset about his missed dunk the other night, or his dunk, and got a technical. I don't think he's trying to showboat as much tonight.
I don't know if I would either.
Gilbert got 2 out of that. 33-6 now. It's going to be Johnson. Subway 3. Cool. It almost went in there. Stephon Gilbert with a rebound. This is going to be Gilbert trying to go all the way. Can't see. Referee parks in front of me, and it finally dropped. 33-8. He always wants to park right here in front of me. Find you a different parking spot, sir.
Why don't you ask?
Why don't I ask him? Be like, move, man.
Hey, man, you mind?
Anglin.
Wow.
It rattles and rolls and finally drops.
Put that one behind his head. He couldn't even see where he was looking.
35-8 now. West Carroll with the lead. This is Gilbert back the other way. Bounce pass. Robinson steals it. He's trapped underneath the basket. They're going to finally draw the foul.
I think they're going to get that on Wilson, but we'll find out here in a second. There's 2 of them that could have got it on. I don't know. They're going to get number 52, Caden.
42.
42, yeah, excuse me. Mekhi Wilson, yeah, I was right. That'll be his first. And 9 now for the Rockets. Colton Hart coming in. Xander Moon, Dallas Montgomery, and Andrew Huff and Jack Barrow to come in for Robinson on the next dead ball. Also in for the Clarksburg Rockets, number 32, Spencer Webb. So down here at the charity stripe, we got number 14, Jed Robinson. And this is for the front end of the 1-and-1. Is it done?
Yeah.
Yeah, front end of the 1-and-1 from Robinson is going to be no good. Rebound, Andrew Huff up and over everybody. Wow, good rebound right there by Huff.
This is going to be Huff with it now to Robinson on the right wing. Bounce pass to Montgomery. Subway 3. Drains it. This is going to be 38-8 now. Remember, you can order online at Subway.com and the Subway smartphone app. They got specials on the app. So get the app and go for it. It's going to be Gilbert. In underneath, that's going to be Wilson. Just about couldn't handle it. They hand off to Cobb. Got it. 38-10 now. This will be Montgomery with it now. Across the timeline he goes. Top of the circle. Left side. Jed Robinson, Subway 3. No. Couldn't get it. Rebound, Miles Rogers. Rogers with it. Over to Webb. This is Webb trying to work his way in. Off the back glass. Out of bounds. And it will be Clarksburg basketball, I think.
Yep, Clarksburg basketball. Looks like number 25, Stephon Gilbert to inbound. Barrow finally in, and Jed Robinson out.
Clarksburg with it now. It's going to be Miles Rogers trying to back his way in. Out high, this is going to be Wilson. Top of the circle, Huff had a piece of that. He just had to brace for it because couldn't catch it down there.
Nope.
We got a foul.
So it looks like that foul is going to be on West Carroll's number 24, Andrew Huff. That'll be his first in Team 7. So Clarksburg now in the bonus. There to get number 2, Braden Cobb down here on the charity stripe to shoot the front end of the 1-and-1. First shot from Cobb. No good. Rebound is going to be number 21, Xander Moon, but I guess he tripped over his shoelace or something right there. Fell almost straight backwards. Stepped out of bounds with it, so it's going to be turnover. Clarksburg basketball.
So it'll be Miles Rogers to inbound. 2:27 left in his first half. Looking for a place to put it. Gets it to Wilson. Bounce pass over to Cobb. Cobb's going to back it out. Now he's going to try to back his way in. Top of the circle now, it's going to be Gilbert. Underneath now to Rogers, and He couldn't get the shot. I believe Huff had a piece of it. Rogers trying to work his way in right side, and we've got a foul.
How did we get a warning for knocking the ball that way, but he throws it almost into the lounge over there, and that's not a warning?
Good question, Carl.
That's dead ball. I mean, there was a foul call.
Yeah.
Clock's not running.
Oh, okay.
After a score, the clock is still running. You kick it way off.
Oh,
Delay
okay.
game.
Yeah, now that does make sense. I'm
See?
with you right there.
Chibo knows.
I'm glad we got Chibo. Good Lord. So number 4, Dallas Montgomery on that on that foul. That'll be his first of the game. And coming in is going to be number 33, Sawyer Page. Out is Micaiah Wilson. Miles Rogers made the first one at the charity stripe. Second one, he's going to back iron that one. Xander Moon on the rebound. He's going to get it over to Huff.
I wonder if that's Micah Wilson. Just it's got an extra letter in it. I wonder if that's what that is. Micah?
That could be.
Possibly so.
Kinda
Mika,
sounds like
Makia, or Micah? I don't know. Probably Micah. It's going to be Huff with it now. Montgomery, Subway 3. Oh,
Wow.
goodness.
From the parking lot.
From the parking lot, nothing but net. We'll take it, my friend.
We definitely got a bunch of shooters on this team. I mean, Hart can shoot, Anglin can shoot, Moore can shoot. You now see that Xander Moon can shoot, so we got a bunch of different shooters.
If everybody can click well, they could go deep.
Oh, yeah,
they could
that
go
is true.
really deep
Yeah,
again.
especially
this
the
year.
team they got this year. Yeah.
Yes, sir. This is 25 Gilbert trying to work his way in. Huff got the rebound.
Because you got 3 big men. I mean, Huff's not small. And you got Jack Barrow, and you also got Josh Clark, your 3 big men. And then Anglin can roll either way. Because he's just
That was a Subway 3. He was almost covered over there and tried it anyways. 41-11. Yeah, like you said, Carter, there's a lot of tall guys,
got
big guys,
Robinson
and fast
too.
guys.
Yeah. Then you got 3 of the best guards I've ever seen. Moore, Anglin, and Xander Moon. He's going to be a really good guard out there. You also got Atkins. I mean, they got a squad right now for sure.
They're going to bail it out to Moon. Hart, Subway 3, drains it. Raining threes again, boys. 44-11. West Carroll with the lead. 52 seconds left in this first half. Clarksburg with it now. It's going to be Gilbert. Gilbert across the timeline with 45 seconds. He picks it up in a bad spot, and Moon said, I read that one, and I'm coming to annoy you. This is going to be Webb to the right. Handoff to Gilbert. Gilbert trying to back his way in, right baseline, up and over everybody. 44-13 now. 25 seconds left. Forward ahead. This is Moon. Left side. He's going to be fouled. That was Gilbert trying to get the block. So Moon will go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line to shoot 2.
Gilbert had a good little hand on the ball right there, but if they wouldn't have made that body contact, he probably would have got away with it cleanly. So that'll be the 3rd foul on the night for Gilbert. And how many? 10 now for the Clarksburg Rockets. Xander Moon, Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. He just drained the first one. Dakota Garner coming in, and 25. Stephon Gilbert coming out. And we can check out Carroll Bank and Trust in Huntington, McKenzie, Macklemore, Milan, Camden, Bradford, and Paris. Or check them out online at carrollbank.com. Community banking, community caring, member FDIC. Second shot, good as well for Xander Moon. So he hits a pair at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. 46-13 that is the score now.
Back to the way now. This is going to be Braden Cobb. He's going to bail it out to Page, and it's tipped away. It's going to be Huff stealing it. Can Huff go all the way? Nope, he's going to bail it to Moon. Hart for a Subway 3, contested, and give it to him. 49-13 at the half. We're going to take a 1-minute message. Hopefully, Coach Gail Kendrick joining us after this on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Owning a business has never been more challenging than it is today. That's why you need a strong business partner like Centennial Bank for great leadership in the decision-making process. Centennial Bank has been in business for more than 100 years, so they know what it takes when it comes to offering a wide variety of banking options. They simply give you more bank for your buck. Call the main branch at 731-669-3900 or visit mycentennial.bank. Centennial Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Where can you get plate lunches throughout the week, or even a hot deli featuring hamburgers, chicken strips, cheese sticks, fish, and more? Hometown Grocery and Deli, 5615 Main Street in Macklemoresville, Tennessee. Hometown Grocery is a true country store that has a hardware section along with a fully stocked grocery store, and their deli and butcher shop can supply you with all your tailgating needs. Open Monday through Friday, 5:30 to 6, or Saturday, 7 to 6. Give them a call at 731-535-3236.
Welcome back to listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network. Now time for our Centennial Bank halftime show. Remember, they can call the main branch at 731-669-3900. Visit them online at mycentennial.bank. Check them out in Tresvant, Bolivar, Rutherford, Three-Way, McKenzie, Trent, Medina, Middleton, Tune, Henderson, and Adamsville. They got checking, savings, loans, debit cards, online banking, and a smartphone app. The Equal Housing Lender. They also have Casasa free checking with cash back. Member FDIC. You want me to get the stats real quick? I don't mind at all. So, wrong computer. So a little bit of your halftime stats here for the boys. First for the War Eagles, 49 points at the half, 14 of 25 for 15%, or 56%, from the field. 10 of 15 for 67% from three-point. 11 of 14. That's really good right there from free throw. So 79%. For the Rockets, they're looking at 13 points. 5 of 20 from the field for 25%, 0 of 3 beyond the arch, and 3 for 7 at the free throw for a total of 43%. Points off the fast break, West Carroll has 2. Clarksburg has 0. West Carroll has 18 points off the turnover. Clarksburg has 1. Second chance points, Clarksburg's no points in the paint, 10 for Clarksburg, 6 for the War Eagles. And second chance points, Clarksburg's leading 5-1.
All right, look at your rebounds and stuff right quick, and then we'll
rebounds. But Clarksburg is leading by 1, 15-16. West Carroll has 15. For turnovers, Clarksburg's leading 15 turnovers to 7 for the War Eagles. 10 fouls, 10 for the Clarksburg Rockets, and 8 for the War Eagles. And then your scoring leader, you got Gilbert for the Rockets. He's shooting 6 right now. And your scoring leader for West Carroll right now is Tyler Johnson with 17 points.
Very nice.
He's playing a solid game this first half.
Well, we'll cut that a little short because we got Coach Gail Kendrick here on our news desk. And Coach Kendrick, we've got video option now, so you better smile.
Okay.
You're on camera right there. So we've got a little extra stuff going on here.
Right.
So how are you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing well. I'm happy.
Happy, right?
Yeah.
Happy after that nice little victory. I think 70-42.
Yeah.
And as far as the season goes, that puts y'all 8-6. Well, I take that back. That's going to be 7-9 overall. That's not counting that tournament. 3-3 on the district. So so far, kind of satisfied, I guess.
Well, considering with all the injuries we've been going through, losing an experienced guard, before Christmas, and having to play a lot of young girls, and I think it's helping us. And
it is, and it's going to help you out for the future a lot too, for sure. Yeah.
Right. And we had a tough game, a couple of weeks versus Dresden, where knocked out about 2 or 3.
Yeah. Aaron Norman came out in that game. Is that the game Alyssa Butler came out into? Yeah, gone. That's a tough one.
Yes,
I don't want to think back about that.
Man, she has a partially broke fibula.
Oh, my. Are you talking about Butler?
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that.
They told her to stay off of it 2 weeks. She gets x-rayed Friday. They said if it heals like they think it will, she might be back before tournament time.
Hey, that'd be good, yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah, and injury status on Tatum. Dislocated shoulder. She's going through therapy, trying to get full range of motion. It's almost there. Right now, currently, she has strep, so she's out right now.
Yeah. You can wave at her. She's watching.
Oh, okay. Hey, Tatum.
Say we miss you.
Oh, yeah, we miss you.
Yeah.
Can't wait till you get back. So
I
think if we, over the next few weeks, if we can get everybody back, we can try to make a little tournament run and let the chips fall where they may. But it's been a trying season, quarantines, injuries.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I wouldn't trade it for anything, though, because adversity has been our, nickname this year.
And it's also given some of the youngsters their time to shine, and they're getting some good minutes. And they may not get everything to fall like they want it to, but they're some of them are shining for you pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, Kaylee Butler has done a heck of a job filling in. It's not easy playing point guard, And,
especially not as young as she is.
Yeah. And, Winberry, Kelsey.
Winberry's putting up a couple big shots. Yeah.
We laugh every time you put Winberry in. As soon as you put her in, I'm like, get the hammer and nails out, nail her to the corner, and just let her throw up some threes. We need some wood glue over there and just paste her in the corner.
Oh, yeah. And we put up enough shots. Hey, they're not shy. If they see the open shot, they got the confidence to make it. I've been stressing energy from the bench, and, hey, I was very proud of the girls. You know,
Especially your older gals. Whenever the younger ones got in there, they were electric over there. Your
Oh,
older
man,
gals, they
hey.
were out there. They were out there putting a fire on some cheering.
He even brought it up. Even Alyssa Butler
Yeah,
stood
Alyssa
up
Butler.
on one leg.
I swear, only has one leg, still standing up for her
Oh, yeah.
teammates. What a gal!
It's contagious. Hey,
Yes,
and believe it or not, it helped some shots go in. But
Yes.
the team really needed that confidence builder going into a tough conference matchup versus McKenzie this Friday.
Yeah, because man, and let's talk about that game back on McKenzie. With McKenzie's defense, I would love to see McKenzie and Trenton play.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that would be a crazy
be a
game.
great
With
game,
both of their defense intensity that they got. So hopefully, do you feel like some of your girls has seen what they went up against McKenzie and be like, hey, we got to try some of that?
Well, we've been making a few changes, especially with our press break, and I hope. And this is a little bigger court than McKenzie had, and you know we played them really tough that first half. We were down 5, and I'm hoping we can build off of that. Go back, look at some film, see what kind of changes we can make, and we'll see. We'll let the chips fall where they may on Friday.
Well, that's it is what it is, you know, when that happens. But let's hope that everything goes well. And so I guess let's kind of get a little foreshadowing for the rest of your season. What do you think that's looking like so far?
Well, I'll tell you what, I was just sitting back with these makeup games, like we have one with Big Sandy. So next week, the next 2 weeks is going to be pretty trying. We have about 7 games in about 9-10 days.
It's going to be racking it off pretty quick.
Right. And so we're going to have to try to figure out a way to kind of, play hard, but also try not to get injured, because we want to go into the district tournament, fully 100% and healthy.
Yeah. And that's so what do you feel like is one of the main things, I guess, that you've been working on with the girls over the last few weeks?
Boxing out.
Yeah.
If you couldn't tell, we're actually trying to put bodies on. We're not the tallest team, but I tell them, hey, if you can maybe we'll get a few calls. And now I make them run for every missed box out. So, and we've been doing box out drills for 30 minutes. And I was proud of the girls' box out effort, but now we got to work on releasing and getting the ball. A couple of times, great box outs, but, they got the ball.
Yeah.
Well,
I've noticed also in the last few games a little bit more full court pressure out of your girls.
Oh, yes. Well, that's the style I would like to play, but with injuries, I've kind of had to, the younger girls, once I start making subs, we get a little discombobulated out here. And so I talked to them and we went over every.
Spell that. I'm just kidding.
Hey, I tell you what, we went over where we were supposed to be, because sometimes when the lights and the fans hit, girls are getting in and, forget where they have to go. So
it happened to me too back at football. So don't just say girls. Happened to me all the time. What's my play? What's my play?
Yeah, so we've been working on that and trying to control our turnovers,
Right.
And if we're going to turn it over, don't turn it over for points, because, let them make those runs, know. So.
Well, all right, we've got to cut it short. We'll ask you to join us here in another couple of 2 or 3 games, and always a pleasure to talk to you.
All right, thank you, Jonathan.
Some good insight right
See you,
there.
Coach.
So,
all right.
Coach Gail Kendrick joining us there live here on the War Eagle Radio Network. He's enjoying the on-camera situation right there. So, all right, I don't think we're going to have time for a break, so let's just jump right into it. Carl-like Elite Realty third quarter coming up. If you're buying or selling your home, do not enter the market alone, and you need a trustworthy, knowledgeable realtor. Catherine Hay can help you out with that. Don't be stressed and get a peace of mind. Carl-like Elite Realtor, Catherine Hayes. Call her at 731-343-1200. 49-13 West Carroll leads, and we are ready to go for the Carl-like Elite Realty third quarter here as West Carroll is going to take it right here. This is going to be more with it out high. And Coach Rockin' Randall right here in front of me.
He's right in front of me, too.
He's blocking my view. He's just grinning now.
There was a whistle, but Tyler Johnson shot one in the corner. But let's see. Looks like a foul underneath on Clarksburg's number 12. That's going to be Jacoby Clark, his second, and team's first of the half. Inbound pass directly underneath the Luke Moore. Looks like he's going to get hacked and fouled. Shooting foul. So he'll head to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line to shoot 2 shots. So that foul is going to be on number 14, Miles Rogers. That'll be his third. And the second one of the half for the Clarksburg Clarksburg Rockets as they got back-to-back fouls here. Luke Moore, Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line, just drained the first one. And it's so quiet you can hear a pin drop in here.
Right.
So number 1, Luke Moore, just drained the first one on the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. Here's the second one on its way now. Remember, check him out online at carrollbank.com. Looks like he's going to back iron the second one, and it'll fall right in the hands of number 14, Miles Rogers. Clarksburg basketball. This is going to be Garner with it, out high, met by Moore.
Want to multitask here, boys. How about this? Garner with it now, and Moore picks it up, steals it away. Can he go all the way? Nope. Anglin, he's going to have a nice dish over to Anglin, and Anglin floats it right in there. They grin at each other and said, good play, boys, good play. Well, the reason I said I'm going to multitask, they got the Nashville Predators and the Chicago Blackhawks playing over here.
Now, you got to watch that game. That's cross-court rivalry, or cross-ice rivalry.
Cross-ice rivalry. You're right. Yeah, the Blackhawks. We do not like those.
I understand that.
We do not like them at all. It's going to be Cobb underneath. He fires. Nope. Rebound Rogers, and he's going to have the hoop and the harm. He'll go to the charity stripe for the N1.
Think they're going to get Robinson with that one, but we'll find out. And I missed it because Kid's head was right in front of his hands.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that is number 14, Jed Robinson. That'll be his first of the night. Well, and the first one of the half for the War Eagles. Miles Rogers. Here's the and one, and it's going to be no good. Rebound, number 35, Josh Clark.
Back to the way now for West Carroll. It's going to be Anglin with it now. Over to Robinson. Subway 3, no. Moore with the rebound, trying to clean it up. Got it. So it's 54-15 now. 6:45 left in the Cry-Like Elite Realty third quarter. It's going to be Cobb with it now. Over to the right side. Cobb out top to Garner. Garner's going to work his way to the left. Top of the circle now is going to be Rogers. Rogers on the left, passes it back out to Hooker on the top. West Carroll kind of in a man-to-man defense here. Bounce pass to Clark. Clark's going to run it around to the left side. Stops, fades away, fires. Couldn't get it out of bounds. Should be Clarksburg basketball, I think.
I know it was a couple plays ago, right in that little mashup right there. But Moore did a great job by seeing the screen coming there from Braden Cobb and literally just slinked around him like a little snake. They didn't even touch him one time.
Clark on the inbound for three-pointer, no. Rebound tipped around, and somebody drew the foul.
And
we don't know who.
Yeah, I don't know either. Looks like it's going to be West Carroll's number 14, Jed Robinson, with that foul. That'll be his second and the team's second. So back-to-back fouls there for Robinson. 54-15. War Eagles with the lead. We got 6:13. Inbound pass directly underneath to Chris Hooker. One dribble, one drive, and it's in there. So give him 2 out of that. 17-54 now.
Anglin with it now, working his way in the lane. Dipsy-doo, got it. The hoop and the harm. He'll go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line for the N1.
Crowd sounding real electric here tonight after that.
Sarcasm at its best by Carter Deere.
There's just not a lot of people in here. I don't like that new rule. I mean, I understand it. I'm glad we're playing, but there's just not enough people in here to shake a stick at.
We need that fake crowd noise like all the NFL.
That would be funny,
I thought it was dumb. Yeah, they're just the constant.
Yeah. Wow. So foul underneath on Dakota Garner, his first. Jalen Anglin kills the and one. So give him a point out of that. There was wholesale changes coming up, and now that Anglin hit that, he's out too. Got Jaquan Atkins, Xander Moon, Colton Hart, Dallas Montgomery, and finally Jack Barrow all rolled in there.
5:54 left in the Cry-Like Elite Realty third quarter. Clarksburg with it. Yep, that's going to be a foul. I believe it on Barrow. I believe.
Either Barrow or Hart, but yep, you're right. Number 31, Jack Barrow on that foul. Should be his first. It is. And 3 now for the War Eagles.
This will be Clarksburg with it now. Braden Cobb, they're going to call steps on him after the inbound. That's funny. Did you see that? So Cobb had the basketball, and he was just like in shock looking at his coach, and Moon was trying to take the ball away from him to give it to the ref. Like, hey, let's go. We don't have time to sit here and be in shock of this. I was like, be easy now, easy. But Moon wasn't doing anything out of sorts. He was just trying to get the show on the road. He's like, let's go. Don't just stand there in shock for about 5 minutes. Look, Barrow tip away, and they thought it should have been a foul. Barrow's got it back. They're going to fail it over to Hart. Subway 3, left wing. Colton Hart in the house, folks. Trying to draw range.
Let Hart get set. He's pretty much money.
That is true, yeah.
Is that back to the old Dalton Weaver days, you think? If he can get set, he's good.
That's how he was.
Oh, yeah. Weaver, goodness. If you let him set for more than a second in the corner, he could drain one almost every single one.
That's crazy. He was a good ball player. He couldn't play baseball with me a lot. He's a good baseball player, too.
This is going to be Hooker with it now. He fires up and over. Got it. 60-19 now.
Eagles leading by 41, excuse me.
This is going to be Jaquan Atkins with it now. Should be a running clock, at least in the fourth quarter, I do believe. This is going to be Montgomery to Hart, top of the circle. Moon with it now. Atkins. And they're going to get away from the basketball. I believe that may be on Rogers.
Yeah, you're right. Number 14, Miles Rogers. That'll be his fourth. Wow. So Rogers in a little bit of foul trouble. One of the heavy shooters there for the Rockets. And 4 now for the Rockets. Dallas Montgomery to inbound. And Jaquan Atkins with it out high between the circles.
Atkins with it now. 4:17 left in the third quarter. Cry like Elite Realty third quarter. In underneath to Moon, and he'll go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, they're definitely going to get 55. Chris Hooker with that one for a little behind the back. The block would have been decent if he wouldn't have, ran all over the backside of him. But he did get a good hand on the ball there. So Chris Hooker with that one. Only his first foul on the night. Pretty good for a guy that's been playing in the paint nonstop. Xander Moon, Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line, just drained the first one. Number 25, that's going to be Stephon Gilbert. And also number 32, Spencer Webb coming in. And Xander Moon still has one shot at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. No running clock. But we are leading by a little bit. 62-19 now after Xander Moon hits a pair at the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line.
Only in the fourth quarter, unless both coaches agree to it.
Okay, yeah, that's how it was in baseball, like 10 after 5, or there was one like 15 after 3 if both coaches agreed to it.
Yeah.
Tipped away. This is going to be Montgomery, and Atkins has to pick it up. Atkins splits the defenders. Tipped it back. I believe it was off his own foot. They're going to bail it over here to Moon for Subway 3. Couldn't get it.
Did you hear Clark? Who? Jacoby Clark. He was just got in the face of Montgomery and just screamed.
I did not hear that. Now to Moon, and Moon hits the deck, and nobody calls a foul. Moon gets up gingerly, but he's back in it. Headed back to the way it's going to be Webb. That's going to be steps before the shot. Somebody said, blow the whistle.
Coach Jason Fitch was giving a little number over there, too. He just glad that referee was not paying attention to him.
This is going to be Atkins, top of the circle. Montgomery on the left wing. Moon trying to slash his way in. Bails it over to Hart. Subway 3, drains it. Colton Hart in the house tonight, folks. How many's he got, Don? 65-19 for West Carroll.
12 on the night.
Goodness. Probably every one of them was 3-pointers, wasn't it?
I would not doubt that for a second.
Pretty sure, yeah.
I haven't seen him drive the paint usually too much.
Cobb with it now on the right side. Atkins almost had a piece of that. It's going to be Webb. Webb just sets down on the court.
He's 4 for 4 from the three-point line.
Nice. Hooker. They're going to get it inside, outside now to Clark. Jacoby Clark trying to back his way in. Tries to hit it.
Did you see Hart with that block right there?
Yeah, Hart with the block, and Jacoby Clark hits the deck.
Yeah.
And they're going to let him play down here. Subway 3 by Jaquan Atkins, and he's going to make it. And we've got an injured player. Jacoby Clark is still laying on the floor, and I believe he may also be without a shoe. We'll take a break and see about him after this on the War Eagle Radio Network.
The road to retirement is filled with uncertainty. Saving to achieve a dollar amount is not necessarily the right answer. O'Brien and Associates can help make sure you're on track to reach your retirement goals through their experience and understanding of the financial markets. Call O'Brien and Associates at 986-3445 to schedule your free consultation. They're open Monday through Friday 9 to 5, plus check them out on Facebook or twitter.com/Nathan O'Brien.
O'Brien and Associates is a registered investment advisory firm in Tennessee. Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Jacoby Clark gets up, walks off gingerly, regains the possession of the shoe, and he's going to walk it off for just a minute and come out of the ball game. Miles Rogers with it now, works his way underneath, and he's going to go to the charity stripe to shoot 2.
They got number 25, Stephon Gilbert, in there to replace Jacoby Clark. So underneath, fouls on Xander Moon, his second, team fourth. And that'll send Miles Rogers to the charity stripe to shoot 2. And we're just going to have a couple War Eagles straight in here after the first shot. First shot for Miles Rogers is going to be no good. Andrew Huff coming in. Well, what have they got going on?
Nobody knows.
They're going to bring the subs in. I think somebody might have said a little something that was out of the line down there, maybe. So I don't know. So we got number 25. That's going to be Jaden Taylor. 24, Andrew Huff. 34, J.D. Pig. Jaquan Atkins in there. And the last one I'm missing is him right there. And if you just give me about 35 seconds, I'll scan the list.
All right, so they're going to
Riley
get a technical.
Yeah.
A technical foul on Xander Moon, looks like.
Is that on Moon?
Yes.
I thought they were going to get Montgomery with it. It seemed like Montgomery was
put
down
21, it's Moon, so
I
I'm really
wouldn't
not
doubt it.
sure.
Well,
what he
Moon,
said.
Moon was on that last foul. That's why there's 21 Moon. He was on the foul that originally
they got the technical on Moon. Too.
Okay, wow. So he's got 3 fouls now. He should. It's crazy. I imagine when he got that foul, he was upset about not getting this one down here for him. He got this one against him and probably said a couple words. That shouldn't be said in a basketball court. So Miles Rogers, 0 for 2. No, 1 for however many he's got down here.
1 and 1 on the last foul, and he's 0 for 1 on this one.
Okay. So third shot now. It looks like he's going to make 1 out of the 4 that he was down there for. Yeah, 1 of 4 down there.
The 2 for the foul and the 2 technicals.
Yeah.
1 of 4.
Looks like Clarksburg's going to get the basketball back after the technical. 25, Stephon Gilbert to inbound.
It's going to be Braden Cobb with it now. That's what we need mic'd up over there on the coach's side so we know what they said. That's going to be Gilbert in underneath. Give it to him, 68-22. Some of it you probably don't want to hear.
That would be cool. They put a lapel mic that feeds directly into our headphones, but not out into the computer.
Right.
That would be smart.
We need a production assistant to have a 7-second delay, all that kind of fancy stuff. We can't afford all that. Atkins for 3.
J.D. Piggs for the rebound.
Yep. And West Carroll retains it. To the right side, this is going to be Atkins with it now. Over to Huff in the corner. Subway 3, that's 25. Jaden Taylor couldn't get it. Rebound, that's going to be Rogers. Headed back the other way now, it's going to be Gilbert. Gilbert with it now. They're going to feed it underneath to Hooker. Hooker fires, no. Miles Rogers is going to have the rebound. They're going to call a foul, I believe, on Taylor.
Yeah, that's who he called over there. I could hear him over my headphones. Number 25, Jaden Taylor. That'll be his first, and 5 now for the War Eagles. You got 6 now for the War Eagles? Yeah, 6 now for the War Eagles, excuse me. So number 14, Miles Rogers to inbound. Looks like he's going to get it underneath number 25, Stephon Gilbert, and he's going to be hacked and fouled. Let's see if they get that foul on West Carroll's number 25, Jaden Taylor. So back-to-back fouls for Taylor. That'll be his second.
24.
24 on that one. Oh,
Yeah.
Excuse me. So Andrew Huff on that one, his first. No, his second. And 7 now for the War Eagles. Number 25, that's going to be Stephon Gilbert. Just made the first one. 124 left in the Crowd Like Elite Realty third quarter. Here's the second one from Gilbert. He makes that one as well. Andrew Huff to inbound. Jaquan Atkins will take it across the timeline for the War Eagles.
West Carroll back the other way. This is going to be Atkins over the defender. Subway 3 in and out. Rebound tipped around out of bounds, and I'm not sure who it's going to. Looks like it's going to Clarksburg.
Gilbert for Clarksburg just went into double figures with 10 on the night. So
wow.
68-24, minute 13 left in this Crowlack Elite Realty third quarter. It's going to be Braden Cobb with it. Cobb across the timeline. And they're all having fun over there or something. The referee is telling jokes, I think, because Mims is grinning and the referee is smiling as well.
So that's going to be on West Carroll's number 2, Jaquan Atkins. That'll be his third. And 9 now for the War Eagles. Well, you got 8. They got 9. I'm going with Statty Don with 8.
I think it is 9.
Okay. So underneath the goal, we got number 2, Braden Cobb at the charity stripe. He just made the first one, 25-68 now. So he's in that was the front end of the 1-and-1. Here's the back end, and he's going to make that one as well, 26-68. War Eagles basketball. Andrew Huff with it across the timeline.
Huff's going to try to work his way in. Almost had his pocket picked. They're going to get it out here to Taylor. Now to Jaquan Atkins. Out at midcourt. Over the right side, this is J.D. Pig. Taylor trying to work his way in. It's up and over. Nope. And that's going to be Riley Duncan trying to clean up the mess. He's going to draw the foul.
Let's see if they get that foul on, Jonathan. Looks like it's going to be on Clarksburg's number 32. That'll be Spencer Webb, his fourth, and the team with 6. So we got Rogers out there who has 4, and we also have number 32, Spencer Webb, out there with 4 too. So 2 of the big shooters on the night for Clarksburg, both with 4 fouls apiece. They're going to get Webb out. Duncan's first shot at the Carroll Bank & Trust free throw line is no good, 68-26, still the score. War Eagles lead by 42 with 35.9 left in the Cry Like Elite Realty third quarter. Duncan's second shot is going to be front iron. Rebound, Andrew Huff, and the putback. Give him 2 out of that. 70-26 now with 27 seconds left in this Cry Like Elite Realty third quarter.
Braden Cobb with it now for Clarksburg. Down to 20 seconds. Cobb now top of the circle. Feeds it off to Dakota Garner. Garner trying to dipsy-do in. They're going to call steps on him. So that turns it over to West Carroll. Huff to inbound. Hand off to Atkins. Atkins is ready to run. Can he go all the way? Splits the defenders, throws it up. Give it to him. 72-26. 3 seconds left for Clarksburg. This is Braden Cobb, and he did not realize the time. 72-26 after 3. 1 minute message on the War Eagle Radio Network.
At Carroll Bank & Trust, our team is ready to help you with all of your banking needs. Whether it's opening a Twin Oaks checking or savings account or talking to one of our experienced loan officers about a home, auto, construction, or business loan, we are ready to help you meet your needs. Visit us online at carrollbank.com or stop by one of our branches in Huntington, McKenzie, Macklemooresville, Milan, Camden, Bradford, or Paris. Carroll Bank & Trust, community banking, community caring. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Maddox Insurance at 21290 East Main Street in Huntington, Tennessee. Call them at 731-986-4432.
Welcome back to listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network, Southern Chiropractic fourth quarter. They're located on the Court Square in Huntington. You call them in at 535-3205. That's Southern Chiropractic on the Court Square in Huntington.
It's going to be Garner with it now. Clarksburg basketball. Rogers in the corner. Back to Garner and Cobb out high. Cobb on the right side trying to work his way in. Splits the defenders, and look at Pig getting a spat away on that one. Taylor back the other way now. Hand off to Will Murray. Murray into the ballgame for West Carroll. Taylor, cross-court pass. It's going to be Will Robinson. Robinson with it now. He backs it out mid-circle. Pig over here on the right side. Taylor now to Murray. Thought about a 3. Steps forward. They didn't call anything out of that. It's going to be Taylor to Pig. Pig's going to try to work his way in. Splits the lane. The hoop and the harm. He'll go to the Carroll Bank & Trust free throw line for the and one.
And look at that right there. It's going to be fun.
This is going to be J.D. Pig at the Carroll Bank & Trust free throw line and one. Clock is running, as Carter tells us. That and one shot, no good from the Carroll Bank & Trust free throw line. 74-26. And a rebound, that's going to be Clarksburg. This is Gilbert with it now between the circles. To the right side, this is Braden Cobb. Cobb with it now. He's just going to hold it for a second. Rogers, top of the key. Going to feed it in underneath the Garner. Bail it out to Gilbert for 3. Fires, no. Rebound, look at Will Robinson. He was ready to run. Is he going to go all the way? Yep, he's going to fire. Short corner left side, a little bit too short. Hit the front iron. Back the other way, that's going to be Gilbert, and he's going to draw the foul. Let's see who that foul is going to be on for Clarksburg.
Looks like that foul is going to be on West Carroll's number 25, Jaden Taylor. That'll be his second. And over 10 now for the War Eagles. So we got number 25, Stephon Gilbert at the charity stripe. There's the first shot. It's going to be no good. Rebounds J.D. Pig, but he lost his glasses just as soon as he caught that ball. So they're going to get a good job by Randall Finch there. I appreciate that for getting that,
right.
that timeout right there.
We need some spectacles here.
Yeah, I swear. As soon as he grabbed it, too, just blasted
Hit
straight
the
to the floor. Yeah.
Hope it didn't break or nothing.
I swear.
They need a little straps. Put
They're
them back on.
expensive, man.
Pig with it now. Over to the left side. That's going to be 42. That was Duncan. Back to Robinson now, out high.
Got the timer on.
Yep. Oh, look out.
I gotta say he stepped on the baseline. Dadgum, that was a good play though. They had Jaden Taylor rushing the right baseline, just trying to slash in underneath. As soon as he did, he caught it, and they said he stepped on the baseline, but he threw it behind his head and tried for two, but too late. Stepped on the baseline. Sorry about that.
Must have grabbed it right at that moment.
Yeah.
Well, he probably went out of bounds. You can't go out of bounds and come back in and be the first one touching the ball.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
Now we know.
Well,
look at J.D. Pig with a block there. They're going to call a foul, though.
Yep, 34 J.D. Pig with that foul. Should be his first. 11 now for the War Eagles. Yeah, that'll be his first. So we're good there. At the charity stripe, we got number 25. That's going to be Stephon Gilbert. First shot from Gilbert. He's going to make it. Number 22, let's see who that is. Dylan Pruitt coming in. And Miles Rogers coming out. Gilbert now with the ball for a second shot, 29-74. Second shot is going to be good. Make that 30-74. War Eagles still with the lead. And Will Robinson has it across the timeline now.
Robinson with it now. They're going to get it over the left side. This is going to be Murray. Out to Pig now, top of the circle. Right side to Taylor. 4:11 left in it. Will Robinson thought about a three. Steps inside. Bail it back out to Taylor. Subway three. That was beautiful, but it didn't work. Look at Duncan skying for the rebound. Over to Murray. Subway three from Will Murray. Couldn't get it. Top of the backboard, and Pig gets the rebound.
J.D. Pig's a good rebounder to look forward to. He gets in there and scraps for them rebounds.
Murray. And he was trying to bail it back to Duncan, and somebody intercepted that. That was Hooker. Back to the way now for Clarksburg. It's going to be Braden Cobb with it now. Cobb says, come and get me. Will Murray says, I will. You're going to feed it inside. I believe that foul is going to be on Robinson as he reaches around.
Well, let's see who they got that on. I couldn't quite see his finger. Yep, number 11, Will Murray with that one. That'll be his first. And 12 now for the War Eagles.
I'd have bet you it was on Robinson, but what else? Well, there it is a correction. I was correct.
Yeah, okay. So number 33, that's Robinson with that one. Will Robinson, first one for him. And still should be 11 for the War Eagles. Nope, 12 for the War Eagles, excuse me. Number 52, that's going to be Caden Wood coming in. And also number 33, Sawyer Page. And looks like we're going to get another guy coming in for the shooter. Can't see his name. Starts with a 4. Or his number does. I bet it's Pendergrass.
We understand what you said.
Yeah, number 55, Chris Hooker at the charity stripe. 1 of 2 there. Hit the first one, missed the second one.
Back to the way now for West Carroll. Will Murray couldn't get it. Taylor's going to clean it up, my friend.
Yeah.
Like that. 76-31. 2:18 left in the ball game and running. Back to the way now for Clarksburg. This is 22, Dylan Pruitt. Wow.
Did that hit anything?
I can
barely
the net.
tell, man.
The net.
That
that one would have punctured the rain cloud. I can promise you that. That was high arching. This is going to be Will Murray with it now. To Robinson. Thought about a 3. Steps in. Bails it out to Murray. Oh, Murray almost walked with it. Gets it back to Robinson. Robinson working his way in. He's going to go to the Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line to shoot 2.
I think they're going to get that on Hooker. And nope, excuse me. That's going to be on number 52, Caden Wood, his first. And 8 now for the Rockets. Number 33, Will Robinson at the charity stripe. Let's see what he can do there with 1:30 left in the Southern Chiropractic fourth quarter. First shot, he drained it. We got number 42, Brandon Pendergrass coming in. And Chris Hooker coming out. Will Robinson, Carroll Bank and Trust free throw line. Remember, check him out in Huntington, McKenzie, Macklemoreville, Milan, Camden, Bradford, and Paris. Community banking, community caring, member FDIC. 2 of 2 good at the charity stripe for Will Robinson. And it's going to be Clarksburg basketball. This is going to be number 2, Braden Cobb, taking it across the timeline. Will Murray, the assignment on defensive rim. Over to the right wing now. That's going to be Caden Wood with it, number 52. And he's going to bail it over to Pendergrass. Pendergrass out high, trying to drive his way in the lane. He's going to have to bail it back out to number 33, Sawyer Page, for three. Right in the hands of number 42, Riley Duncan. So back the other way now. This is War Eagle basketball. Will Murray stops, pops, fires for a Subway three. Nothing doing. Rebound, Jaden Taylor pushes it over to Will Murray. Another Subway three, and he knocks it down.
First try there for Robinson, and Murray gets the cleanup over there outside the arch.
Yeah,
Nice.
looking good. The JV guys are on the night. 81-34. This is going to be Cobb with it, trying to make his way in the lane. Will Murray stopping him from doing so. Looks like
on the attack.
They're going to get Will Murray with a foul on that?
No, got an offensive foul on Caden.
Really?
Or
Wow.
Braxton Cobb.
So number 2, Cobb got that offense. Looks like they're going to just let the time run out.
That's going to be it. So they're going to get it into West Carroll now. This is going to be Robinson. And your happy final, 81-34 for the boys. And as that win, they will go 9-6 overall, 4-1 on the district with this victory. 1 minute message, and we'll come back with the Max Casual postgame show after this on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Where can you find all of your deer hunting supplies, clothing, archery, and waterfowl needs? Max Camel Connection in Atwood has it all with Summit tree stands and Under Armour clothing, as well as archery brands of Hoyt and Matthews, plus Drake and Banded waterfowl clothing, Higdon decoys, and so much more. Max Camel Connection is for the sportsman, by the sportsman. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 6. Check out Max Camel Connection for all of your hunting supplies for all ages. Visit Max on Facebook and maxcamelconnection.com. Citizens Bank and Trust Company in Atwood is the local hometown family-owned bank for you, where they strive to give you friendly service while offering a variety of financial options to fit your personal needs. Citizens Bank and Trust is a member of the MoneyPass network. MoneyPass is a surcharge-free network, so there's no service charge anywhere you find a MoneyPass ATM. Visit online at citizensbankatwood.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah.
Welcome back. You're listening live to the War Eagle Radio Network. Your happy final here in the Eagles Nest for the boys game. 81-34, a 47-point win over the Clarksburg Rockets at the West Carroll War Eagles. You're listening to the Max Casual Post Game Show. Remember, just across the street from Max Camo Connection in downtown Atwood. Call 662-7181. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 6. They have all types of casual clothing wear. They got brands such as Patagonia, Volunteer Traditions, Over and Under, Harper Nick, Columbia, Under Armour, Coast and Drake. Plus, they also have those Yeti and Orca coolers and tumblers everybody's after. That's Max Casual, just across the street from Max Camo Connection in downtown Atwood. It's right there. I guess that would technically be the square of Atwood, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's not a square. It's like
around the other side of that building it is.
It's like a rectangle there.
Yeah, I guess you are right about that. I'll give you
a rectangle.
Please never say that again.
John, stats. Go.
Please.
He said, please. That's funny.
Before we get into the stats, did y'all tell anything about McKenzie?
Yeah, Don
Brewston?
told me that Brewston boys been McKenzie boys.
It's been confirmed back here.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what he said.
That either puts them West Carroll tied or West Carroll in the first place. I'm not sure.
Brewston beat McKenzie boys. Like, we just beat Brewston by 31. That is crazy.
Does that affect first place or should be tied?
We're not really
Matt
sure
Moore
exactly.
said he beat him by 5 is what they said.
Beat him by 5.
Brewston did. And he said they were talking about the
Well, we only lost
right
to
now.
McKenzie by 3, so
I
that
got
is
them right here.
I thought you were talking more about the game. Okay. I mean, I don't mind. I can read them all. I don't mind.
All right, go for it, Doc.
Yeah. Now for Clarksburg Rockets tonight, 34 points on 11 of 31 from the field at 36%, 1 of 6 from three-point land at 17%, and 11 of 21 from the free throw line at 53%. West Carroll War Eagles, 81 points on 25 of 49 from the field at 51%, 14 of 30 from the three-point land at 47%, excuse me. 17 of 24 from free throw line at 71%. 2 fast break points for West Carroll. 0 for Clarksburg. Points off the turnovers. Clarksburg with 2. West Carroll with 28.
Wow.
Points in the paint. 18 for Clarksburg, 20 for West Carroll. Second chance points, 10 for West Carroll, 9 for Clarksburg. Turnovers, rebounds, 31 for West Carroll, 25 for Clarksburg. Turnovers, big stat right here, 23 for Clarksburg and 8 turnovers for West Carroll. Individually for Clarksburg, 4 points for Braden Cobb, 6 points for Miles Rogers, 14 points for Stephon Gilbert, 5 points for Chris Hooker, Dakota Garner with 2, Dylan Pruitt with 3. That rounds out the scoring for Clarksburg. And for West Carroll tonight, three players in double figures.
Wow.
First, though, we got 5 points for Luke Moore, 3 points for Jed Robinson, 1 point for Josh Clark, 6 points for Jaquan Atkins, 3 for Dallas Montgomery, 3 for Will Murray, 4 for Xander Moon, 4 for Andrew Huff, 2 for Jaden Taylor, 2 for Will Robinson, and 2 for J.D. Pig, and 2 for Riley Duncan. And we got 12 points for Colton Hart tonight.
All them threes.
15 points for Jalen Anglin, and leading all scorers tonight.
That's crazy.
Tyler Johnson.
Hey, I'm proud of the kid, yeah. Good job, Tyler. He put up a bunch of major threes in the first quarter of this game, really set the mood for how this game was going to go for the rest of it.
And West Carroll won all 4 quarters, so I don't know what's happened to my score in here.
We don't know.
I actually got – that's not right.
Yeah,
I won't even go into that.
Yep.
So three players tonight in double figures for West Carroll. Tyler Johnson leading all scorers with 17. And we'll give him that Attaboy Award.
Yeah.
So,
the Attaboy Award?
Your three players in double figures are Anglin, Johnson, and then there was one more, Colton Hart, with 12.
So
nobody in double figures on rebound, so we'll go with that. No double-doubles tonight, so.
All right, let's take a look at our Plexus Worldwide players of the game. If you need energy, better sleep, better immune system, call Melanie Herndon at 731-694-9347 or visit online at plexusworldwide.com/Melanie Herndon. Who you got, Don?
We got to go with Miles Rogers for Clarksburg.
Yeah. I kind of figured he'd be a big integral part of this game tonight for them.
And for West Carroll, just because he did it tonight, we go with Tyler Johnson.
Yeah, I would too. Yeah, he did set the mood for early in this game. Either way, I know he was leading scorer, but early in the game he knocked down 3 major threes really early, and then put up 2 points from the free throw line. So he was on tonight. I'm glad to see that from Johnson. I want to see that more often. I hate to say it.
When I look over here in this, nobody pays much attention to this column, but it's such a big part of the game is the assists.
Yeah.
West Carroll with 14 assists tonight.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Unfriendly play.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Clarksburg with only 3 up there. So.
Wow.
You saw it in that first quarter. I know Luke Moore and Jalen Anglin and all them like to score, but when they were around the goal, somebody else would
hand it off. Yeah, if somebody was more
even
open,
better.
Yeah,
even better. They dish it off.
And I hate to say it, that is not something Anglin would have done last year.
No.
Last year, if he's getting it underneath, he's taking it 100% of the time. But this year, you see him dishing it out more than you see him actually taking it most of the time.
That's called maturity.
Yep.
Right?
That is, you're exactly on it. Yeah.
Very much so. I agree with that.
That's why
I'm glad to see it from him.
They come and look at it. He and Luke Moore. And
he's starting to look like a ball player now. Yeah. He did play basketball, but now he's starting to look like a ball player out here.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's step away. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll come back, wrap it all in a bow after this on the War Eagle Radio Network. That's the name of the game at Bradford Energy and Nutrition, located at 132 East Main Street in Bradford. Healthy, low-sugar, loaded teas like the Red Devil and Abel's Tidal Wave will put you on the right track for the nutrition your body needs. Plus, meal replacement shakes such as the Eddie Funfetti are excellent sources of protein. Bradford Energy and Nutrition is open Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 4. For more information, check out Bradford Energy and Nutrition on Facebook. Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Wrap it all up. Got a couple of victories here tonight over the Clarksburg Rockets and Lady Rockets. Our next contest coming up this Friday. We'll stay right here in the Eagles Nest as we'll take on and host the McKenzie Rebels and Lady Rebels. The Southern Chiropractic pregame show will happen at 5:40, and the girls tip-off at 6 p.m. So, y'all ain't got anything else? I believe that'll do it. Y'all good?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
All right. So
See
we
you Friday.
appreciate Brock Walensky on our video.
Yeah.
And
appreciate all the coaches for stepping in today. Talking
Mike
to us.
Limbaugh and Coach Gail Kendrick, and also Jason Fitch for talking to us just a little bit. So
McKenzie is Friday night, right?
McKenzie is Friday night. Yep. All right. Well, that'll do it. We'll talk to you on Friday night. On behalf of Brock Walensky, Carter Deere, Don Reed, I'm Jonathan Gown, and we'll talk to you on Friday on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Tonight's broadcast on the War Eagle Radio Network is brought to you under exclusive radio rights granted by West Carroll High School to the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company, solely for the private non-commercial use of our listening audience. Any publication, reproduction, or the use of the descriptions and accounts of this event without the express written consent of the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company and West Carroll High School is prohibited.